Wonderful. To stretch, empty my lungs. Alrighty. Uh, Last time we had left off, you guys had just wrapped up your dealings with the Rakdos cult. Heading back to the outskirts, you found that the place had been completely abandoned. All the demons and clowns had fled the area, as well as a retirement note on 5A10's carriage stating that he's done with all of this, that he's going to go do his own thing from here on out. Uh, Heading back to Humanity's Hopeful, you were able to uh, get some much needed rest and recovery. Uh, sorry. Uh, get some much needed rest and recovery, as well as basically tell Valkyrie to stay back and you'll take someone else. Because Marimi met you at the gate, saying that she had found the source. Saying that she had found the source of who mutilated her in such a way. Uh, I imagine player-wise, you guys were happy to have Maremi back, uh, and brought her on the little side expedition of heading out to deal with a mutator that was spotted in the area. Having arrived at the scene, you spotted a mutator fighting off against a ice wolf, as well as two gazers. Uh, Basically, the first turn of combat, Marime put a arrow straight through the head of one of the gazers, and then turned her attention to the other one, uh, damaging it as well, while the mutator got to work doing, as his name implies, trying to mutate the ice wolf. Uh, Luckily, the party was able to knock him on his ass, and the ice wolf was able to skitter out of the area and recover from the disease before being fully infected. Quickly dispatching the mutator afterwards, the party started making their way back to the camp. But Marimi stated that she gave a look at the ice wolf, and the ice wolf did show some of the signs of the mutation virus infected within her system. It'll just be longer until it fully takes hold. Heading back to the Humanity's Hopeful, the party met up with basically all the NPC allies, as President Steele and his cogwork archivist handed off a explosive called the Maw. What the Maw is it is a violent weapon uh, that its entire goal is to eradicate any mutation virus within, I believe I said it on 90 or 900. No, no, it wasn't a 9 at all. Within a mile of activation. The goal was to set it off on the heart of the infection itself. Due to the extreme weight of the maw, King was tasked with, or King tasked himself with, carrying it, and he would basically be needing an escort to make his way to the uh, center of the hive so that he can plant the bomb and you guys can remotely detonate it once you're a safe distance away. And when we ended the session, you guys were heading down an enormous empty road when you began to hear growling and snarling coming from a bit north. And that's when you saw it. A large, mutated, what appeared to be ice wolf had made its way out and was snarling at you.
Meh.
Time to drink some water before I kill my throat with this. Alrighty. Everybody see?
I see.
Yeah.
No, no. rotate all y'all. What was it? Yeah, it was F. So you guys are all technically facing towards the object of interest. Alrighty. Uh, upon setting your sights upon the wolf, you would quickly notice, just from a glance, that it seems that the mutation had covered the wolf's eyes, rendering it sort of blind, but it still seems to smell you in the area.
Are there any. Is this a ladder?
No, that is I believe it's
Oh,
a
it's a
wire
light.
that's hanging over. Yeah. Or not a light, a telephone wire.
Mm. Oh, that.
Yeah.
Okay.
As well as this line going up and down.
Mm. Are there any ladders or scaffolding or anything
Uh,
nearby so that we can maybe get on top?
doing a quick look-see, no.
Hmm.
You would also notice that this projector up in the top left is still showing off the augmenter advertisements, whereas the ones to the right are simply just neon lights.
Blood.
As the
What?
wolf
Oh, sorry.
begins to walk into the area, you would see that it turns around and continues to snarl behind it.
I'll just kind of quietly.
Roll a stealth, please. A 22. The wolf will flick its ears as it turns over and gives a bit of a snarling speak as it goes, "Oh, there."
Musha's gonna look to Arthur.
Arthur's gonna look back and just and shrug his shoulders like, "What do you want me to do?"
She's gonna motion towards it. That's your friend.
My friend. Okay.
Oh, there.
Okay. I guess. He's just gonna like. Okay. He's gonna motion to everybody. Get ready. I'm gonna go ahead and
Marini will nod. King will wince a little.
put him right here, and then Arthur's gonna yell out at at the wolf. Sorry, gonna yell out at the wolf. Just hey. She yelled, "Hey!"
It doesn't
You'll
answer
see
who you
as
are.
you'll see as the
What?
wolf. Go ahead.
No, nothing.
What? I didn't. Okay.
Oh. You'll see as the wolf turns its head towards Arthur and goes, "Recognize."
Yeah. Uh, we helped you earlier.
The wolf will kind of pause a moment, then continue looking back and go, "Not safe.
What are you looking at back there?
Being surrounded."
Infected?
Uh,
The wolf will continue looking backwards, not responding. Then the wolf will turn over and seem to look directly at Mutra. "Queen sees." Hurry!
Mm.
Hive Mother knows!
Oh, okay. I guess that means we all need to run, or at least move
So,
quickly.
do we know which direction we're going? If we're just going down
Uh,
the street or going to the alley or
you're continuing straight north.
time to book it?
All right,
Alright.
King. King, just Marami, just move. Oh, sorry.
Cat, you have gone way too far, my friend.
That was just fucking flying. I was like trying to
I
talk
will
to the two of them.
I will
Sorry.
advance you all up to this point. Is at this point Joanna will be able to look amongst the group, actually able to air quote see you now, and she'll say,
Name drop?
"Queen sees through child's eyes."
Mm.
So it's seeing through your eyes right now.
You'll see a
Oh wait, no,
tendril raise off Joanna's
I
back
can't
and point over.
move! Let me move! There we go. She'll just kind of scoot in low.
sorry.
You'll see a tendril raise up off Joanna's back and point over at, or past Mutra at Nanlo.
Oh. Oh. Just gonna turn. Um. Something happened.
Go on.
Are you not
Um.
allowing? You're not allowing us to move
Yep.
while we talk.
Um.
Talking is a free action.
He can't
Um.
walk over.
No,
I.
not at the moment.
Mhm.
Wait. So if they know, okay. First of all, this is a problem in of itself. I don't even know if you knew, nor do I care. But the point is, they know we're coming, and there's no way for us to this. That means we've lost all surprise. And if Nanlo joins us, they'll know exactly where we're coming from. I, I want some input on this. Just tell me, give me something. I don't know. Mutra?
Give me a second. Looking
Oh,
through.
sorry. Sorry, I thought you were. I thought it was on purpose.
I don't know if any of you heard that. Um. Oh, why does? Hmm. Let me. Oh, there we go. Um. Hmm. Okay. One second. I'm checking something. Well, since for once I don't have any extra, I guess. Uh, Mutra's just gonna kinda turn to Nanlo and pull the cloak of her hood over her head and then rip a piece off of her own clothing and use it as a blindfold.
Murame will turn and simply nod. It is better than alternatives.
That's honestly, I'm just really glad that we did that. Nothing that we're all good. Okay. Well, at least it's good that we know now that there's no surprise that we've lost that surprise. It is gonna make getting the bomb in there harder, but as long as we keep the blindfold on little one there, we're all fine. And Mutra, I want you to know I did not think a second about harming or doing anything to non-low. This was all I just wanted to talk.
She doesn't comment.
Oh, that's fair. All right. Well, if we're all good now, I think we should be moving. Unless
From the
there's anything.
south, you begin to
Oh,
hear a
Ghost
okay.
as these
cow!
two creatures begin to appear. They appear to look like large flying whales, but with a smaller, more carnivorous mouth at the end.
Huh.
From the west, you begin to hear the sound, a familiar, just garbled barking, as well as like chewing in growls, as a group of four fleshy thrashers begin to run onto the field. The bugs are so tiny when I am so zoomed out.
Nanlo's literally just a little gnat.
What?
Nanlo will be taking an initiative simply so she can move. But in terms of how her initiative works, she will be moving after Mutra, so I'm going to remove her combatant. King will begin to see the mutant surrounding and just go, "We don't have time to fight them. We need to move."
Agreed.
Agreed. All right. Just gonna tap. Just gonna tap. Leos. Sorry, that completely escaped me. Let's tap Leos on the shoulder and say, "Okay, let's book it." And I think we're both gonna take the dash.
I have a question.
Hmm.
As a rogue, I can bonus action dash, yeah.
Yes.
Can I also action dash?
Yes.
Yippee!
Woo! Woo! Three times the movement. All right. Yeah. Sorry. It's still paused.
Oh, sorry.
And then yeah. So
Did I? Yeah. Hearing the footsteps, Joanna will bark back to you guys. I'll hit the left.
oh, God. Okay. I gotta get the measuring thing because I've lost track of how far it was.
She didn't hear us talking about running, or she's staying to fight?
She's going to stay and keep the left side of Fleshy Thrashers from gaining on you.
Okay. Um. Arthur's gonna run by. Wait. Arthur's gonna run by. You don't have to sacrifice for yourself for us, but But I'm thankful for the help.
You'll hear Joanna almost snidely remark, "What do you mean, sacrifice? I'll win."
Very fair.
Friendly reminder, you can, I believe, do this from your character, then hit spacebar to move it.
Okay. Let's. So I dashed. All right. Well, that's my action bonus action and movement. The intern.
Sorry. You'll begin to hear just the continued as the sing will. Oh, I don't have it on the right measurement point. Move forward 40 feet. Marumi will look back and see that King is slowed down by this heavy apparatus, and she'll take a deep sigh and, against her better judgment, use her action to fire on the two creatures. First one on the left, critical fail. Good job, Remy. Second one, a 15. God, Remy. A 15 will hit, dealing 16 points of damage. What is this creature? Monstrosity, okay. And she will apply a menacing strike to it. So, it needs to make a DC 15 wisdom save. It fails, and the Night Scaver is frightened of Marine. It cannot continue its approach this turn, or until the end of its next turn. There's frightened. There's frightened. It also takes an additional 2 points of damage. And then Marimi will aim and fire her third shot into the other one. That's a crit.
Dichotomy.
Hitting it for 40 and applying another menacing strike, dealing an additional 8 points of damage. And let me just click on menacing strike real quick. I gotta keep scrolling up and down because they're so far away. Just so it spends the resource. Wisdom save. It'll pass, so this one is not frightened. Then let's see. Movements 30, but on her
So they're
direct
floating,
damage.
right?
Yes. They're basically, think flying space whales, if you will.
So
I think
one
the
could
space
assume tripping it won't do anything.
Correct.
that would be very funny to try.
It
Just
is
to, like,
safe to assume that these creatures are immune to prone. Alrighty, that's her action. Oh, she does have that. Well, she's not going to use it, because funnily enough, those guys are slightly out of range. Thrasher's turn. It's going to... What's the movement speed? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then it'll dash 5, 40, 45, 50, 60. Running up to Joanna as it just makes a gnashing, snarling noise. Let's see. King will dash, but because he is carrying the heavy apparatus, his movement is cut in half. Joanna's turn. And now you guys get to see why Joanna is a bit of a beast. Joanna's going to use her multi-attack. 3 attacks. One with its bite. A 19 will hit, dealing 7 points of damage. The fleshy thrasher will fail the strength saving throw. And be knocked over by Joanna's bite. And then she'll follow up with she'll follow up by moving over here and do 2 tentacle attacks against the thrasher below her. 19 will hit for 9, and a 23 will hit for 10. It's Thrasher's turn. 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 25. Going to go for a bite. 24 will hit, dealing 6 points of damage. The tentacle, 24 will hit, dealing 9 points of damage. And 2 of the tentacles. And an 8 will miss. Joanna is a large creature, so she is not grappled by it. This is the end of that Thrasher's turn. This one's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bite. A 13 will miss. Tentacle. 8 will miss. And a crit. That will hit, dealing 17 points of damage. Ending that Thrasher's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one has no way to actually approach, so it's just going to take the dodge action. Because even if it dashes, it cannot get around its allies. This Night Scaber's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It'll just continue to as it moves. Mutra.
Yippee, it's me. Let's see. First, Mutra's gonna basically just turn and crouch down so Nanlo can get on her back and hold on.
Alright. That can be considered part of your movement with no penalty.
Would it be Nanlo's movement? Since
Yes,
she's getting
Nanla's
on.
movement would be getting on.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm assuming it would basically act as a grapple for holding on.
Yes.
But I don't know if that would do anything for.
It would basically make it Nanlo cannot move unless she's off you. So
Yeah.
it doesn't affect anything.
Alright, so. Hmm. Um, we're gonna just 30 and thinking. I think I'll take the dodge action.
Okay.
And that'll be me for now.
Okay. Arthur.
Well, hello there. Um, would it be possible to help King and allow him? Could we move faster if I worked with him to carry it?
If you were to move down and take your action to assist King, you will basically move on his turn and he'll be able to move at full speed.
Oh, I
Okay.
didn't realize we could help.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think about that before I ran up here.
You need to make a strength check though. So uh were it to fail, you would not be providing any assistance. Were it to crit
Um,
fail, you would be a hindrance.
is there could I know the DC?
Let's see. I'd say it's about a DC 14.
I only have a +2 to my strength, but I'm pretty sure I'm probably the. I don't know Moreme's strength, but I'm pretty sure I have a higher strength.
I have the higher.
Oh, you do? Oh, never mind. Sorry. Um.
Maremi's dump stat is charisma, the next is strength.
All right.
The
Well,
charisma dump should be pretty evident.
I mean, all of us here except King have charisma dumps, so.
yeah. Um. So should I try to help him and then, but because I'm worried about like doing the critical fail, because then that just means that we're even more behind.
uh, Here, I can look through you guys and or look through your inventories and check your options real quick.
I wasn't seeing anything. Well, let me look for my spells.
I gotta check your bag of holding too.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, dang it, that's just... Man, I have kinetic jaunt, but it only affects yourself.
Mutra, if you were to give the Ender Pearl to, or if you were to use the Ender Pearl with King, you could move the full 60 feet from it with him.
I'm saving that.
Understandable. I gotta check Maremi's inventory too now I'm thinking about it. Uh,
Yeah, like not even like spell wise, I can't even. Like if I could try. I wish we could do like kinetic jaunt, but again, that's only self. So
Maremi has Enhance ability, which would negate the slowness effect, but she would not be able to take an action on her turn because of it, unless she action surged, which I imagine y'all want to save.
yeah, but I mean, is there a need for her action on her turn?
Dash.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, couldn't you just try to help, and then if you end up being a hindrance on King's turn, he can be like, hey, let go.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure I could. I just again, I think that's
Asking that to the DM.
yeah.
Basically, on a success, you would move with King, and he would move up to his movement speed. On a failure, King would continue to move as normal, and on a crit fail, King would trip.
Okay.
He would end or he'd trip and fall prone, so he'd cut his movement in half for the turn.
Yeah. I still think like that's still probably my best option right now.
You could also just hold
So
your action and attack anything that comes within range.
yeah. I was also thinking I could enlarge reduce, but that is a second level spell.
Yeah, same with Murami's enhance
I'm
ability.
gonna be real, we're not in too much danger yet, so I would save your
Yeah, I know.
abilities.
That's I know that's where I was joking. Sorry.
I could have sworn one of y'all had a potion of Hill Giant Strength at one point.
I do not. I'm pretty sure one of us does in Gearton. No.
Yeah, you're thinking of Giraton.
Okay,
Shrug.
alright, well okay, then yeah, I will yeah, I'll just hold action and fire at anything that gets within 40 feet of me
Okay.
with the pistol. And with my bonus action, I'll just have uh I'll just have Leos. I'll just have Leos stay. Never mind. That's my turn. Gonna
Alrighty.
hold action.
Since Leos was not given a command, Leos will be dodging.
All right.
This you'll hear the Night Scaver just give out a and it will not be moving on its turn since it is frightened. At the end of its turn, the frighten will dissipate. And Maremi will focus her fire on the right one. Another crit fail, and then a hit. hitting that boy hard. And she's going to do another menacing attack, trying to keep these things from approaching. Failure, and the Scaver is frightened, as well as take 4 extra points of damage. I also forgot to add the Dread Ambusher thing. Let me scroll up and add that real quick. Oh, I forgot to even click it, so. Ooh, yeah, baby, high roll. It mattered. And Murame will take her 30 feet of movement. 5, 10, 30. This fleshy thrasher will kind of like flail a little bit and stand back up. And focusing its ire on Joanna. We'll do a bite. 23 will hit. Tentacle Slam, 19 will hit. And Tentacle Slam, 20 will hit. Damn, got up swinging.
I'd win.
King's turn. He will move his 40 feet.
You don't have to sacrifice yourself. I'm not sacrificing myself. Do
Joanna will
you see
take
it?
a.
Just Arthur over here just staring like, hey, really?
I'm already infected. I'm gonna go out in a good way.
Joanna will take a deep breath, and you'll just hear this blood curdling howl emit from her mouth as she uses her horrific howl ability. As an action, once per long rest, creatures your choice within 30 feet of you must succeed a wisdom saving throw or become paralyzed by your howl until the end of your next turn. He will fail, becoming paralyzed. This one will fail and be paralyzed. This one will fail and be paralyzed. And
Also,
lastly,
imagine
this
we
one
didn't save Joanna.
fail, becoming paralyzed. And Joanna will use her movement 10, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 to get up here and give a like taunting growl towards the paralyzed fleshy thrashers. A uh, what you would gather from it is it's basically Joanna's fancy way of saying "catch me if you can." He's paralyzed; he cannot move. Paralyzed cannot move. Paralyzed cannot move. He's no longer dodging though. Frightened cannot approach. Mutra.
It me. Oops.
Uh, okay.
And then I'll bonus action dash. And and I'll try to help. So
Sorry.
strength.
Yes. Just athletics check would work. With a 19, you completely assist King. On his turn, he'll be able to move as normal and take you up to half speed.
Gotcha. That's me.
Arthur.
It is I, Arthur. Alright. Alright, for my bonus section, I'm gonna tell Leos just to get out of here. He's gonna take his. He's gonna dash.
Okay. Leo self-destructs. He does not vibe with his universe. Uh, I would like to
Oh.
ask that you take your 40 feet, then your extra 40 feet.
Oh. Yeah, that's 40.
As Leos approaches the area, I'm on the wrong thing. You'll hear the sound of tires screeching as barreling in. You'll see a red truck with two familiar faces riding in it.
It's your
Rage will be
wife.
sitting in. Rachel will be sitting in the back of her truck, focused on behind them as you see a. God damn it! Let me. I gotta reload the application in a second. I'm about to go insane. As you see a horde of mutants chasing in behind her. Hart will look over and give a wave and go, "Well, we heard that a bunch of the mutants were all converging on one area, and logic made a pretty fair assumption that you guys were the cause. So we're here to help."
Thanks. And that's a very fair assumption.
Just make room for him, she'll point to King. While she's helping
Uh,
carry the thing.
Hart will nod. Uh, they will be joining the combat. Uh, Rachel then kind of look up and go, speak of the devil, here she comes." And you'll both hear a very familiar sound, one that is a bit unsettling at first, but the sound of a rocket blasting as you see a adjudicator fly in, this one seeming much larger than the one you faced, its minigun pointed towards the horde as they approach.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
I
And,
couldn't fight last time, so I'm gonna be a god in the next fight.
and they will all be joining the initiative.
Imagine if we
Uh,
killed all these people. Uh-huh. I saw that fucking Enderman.
What?
oh, can you see it here?
Yeah, I can see him. I just saw it appear on the initiative. I'm like, well,
Are there tokens called Endermen? I'm curious.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna drag the initiative back over to Arthur,
Is it
and you
on
may
me?
continue. Yes.
It says it's on the Gurlian.
Yeah, it's on that.
Gorilla.
Alrighty. I'm gonna reload application. I recommend y'all do it too.
Okay.
My application starts straight up dying
Oh,
on me
they're called
earlier.
warpers, not
Yeah.
Endermen.
I gave them a more fitting name since they're
So
basically
do we just have
monsters of how
I don't
people
think
describe.
my I don't think it likes all these people, but that's okay.
Oh, I'm almost certain it doesn't.
you just want me to refresh the page, right?
If you hit escape, you'll get a menu pop up. Just click reload application.
I just refreshed the page. Does the
Oh, I'm
same thing.
refreshing the page, but it's not.
It'll take a moment.
It's so hard to properly line this up. Ugh. It still shows the Gorillion. Gorillon? Gorillon?
Alrighty. Just do this, then that fix it.
Nope.
Alrighty, then we're gonna do it a turn backwards until it fixes itself. You'll hear logic grow
It's
annoyed
on
within the
Arthur.
meching. Yes, I put it on Arthur.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Uh, you you'll hear logic grow a little annoyed as You hear a click, and this billboard shuts off.
Which billboard?
The one that was showing their stuff.
The one that was
Oh.
constantly blaring a rainbow light.
Right.
I thought we turned all of these damn things off, but it would seem that some programs are still running them.
Many are.
A later problem. Alrighty, Arthur, you may continue your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna have him move the rest. I'm gonna have Leos move the rest. Alright, and then Arthur's gonna move. And then he will take the same, he will do the same thing. Hold his action in case anything gets too close.
Okie dokie.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to end. My fault.
Ready. The Gorillion's turn. You'll hear it let out. To describe the Gorillion, it basically looks like a giant four-armed silverback ape. As it will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then dash 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Screaming up at the Judiciator. Ready? Up next, it for me it always shows the wrong thing, so is this Skaver's turn? Mm. The Warper's turn, I don't know which one. Okay, this one. Let's see, your movement speed is 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Then dash. 5,
Guys, we
10,
gotta get some
15,
boats.
20. Now it's the other Warper's turn. Just going to. It's going to dash. That's Rage's turn. She'll do as the name implies. Rage. She highlighted yes. Enter into a rage. Hop off the truck. 10,
Also, is
40.
the fleshy thrasher giving Devil Joe mouth vibes for anyone else or just me?
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Giving what vibes?
Devil Joe.
Oh god, I see it. Oh my god, I see it now.
That's all I can see when I look at it.
I
She's
was
going
like,
to
sorry.
recklessly attack.
Albino pickle. I mean, it makes sense since scaly stuff is usually yellow for albino, even though that's not scaly, but you know.
Fair.
For a Devil Joe, it would be.
It's
Party.
like that's it's like looking at the name, that's probably not scaly.
On Mermaid's turn, she's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Point her bow over at the. I'm gonna do an intelligence check, see if she'll know what the Warper's additional property is. She knows.
I fought those
You'll
shits
hear you'll
before.
hear her say, "Don't shoot the Warper unless you want to teleport into your face." And she's going to fire at the Grillion.
Go booba.
Oh no, she aimed at the warper, got it to teleport away, and then hit the Gorillion.
The arrow will just womp away.
Yeah.
uh, okay, yeah, it's gonna die quick. That hits. It doesn't. I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, this thing does not have a lot of health. And almost inverted what she rolled before. Yeah, now I remember the Grillion glass cannon. Let's see. The townsperson. What's your movement? 30 feet. You'll hear him screaming as he approaches. Alrighty, now this fleshy thrasher's turn. This one is paralyzed. King's turn. With the help of Mutra, he'll be moving. Oop, I'm highlighting you all. He'll be moving his full 90 feet. Well, it did not drag you with him. Of course it did. Why would it? That would be easy. Shiagazing. And at the end of his turn, he will become slowed again. Joanna's turn. She's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Just continue to give like a taunting howl down to the thrashers below. Heart's turn. She'll kind of look and she'll kind of look at the group and go, "Do y'all need any assistance, or shall I join the fray?"
Just keep them
I'm good for them.
occupied. Actually,
What she said.
retcon
Wait,
that.
what?
Retcon that. Can you get a ride?
Heart will nod and let's see. I don't have movement set, but we're just gonna play it safe and say like 80 or so. It is a car. I had to make it as a token and not a vehicle because the vehicle is just not working with this thing. Uh, Heart will spend half of her movement turning the car around without running over anybody.
Little K turn.
Yeah, basically. And she'll go, hop on, I can take him up to wherever y'all are going and I'll drop him off. And Hart will hold her action to basically floor it as soon as King's in the vehicle. Alrighty, this fleshy thrasher's turn. He, at the start of his next turn, is no longer paralyzed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. This thrasher's turn. He is no longer paralyzed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. This one's. Oh, it's the infected townsperson. Mine's still one ahead, but I'm just going it off of what the viewer sees, so if I get confused, that is why.
Yeah. I
This
can also click on the
townsperson
ones
will
it turns to.
move forward. No, I have it where it's correct for y'all, but it's wrong for me.
That's what I mean. I can click on the one that's next so you know which one.
I got it. I can just click them through the tracker and it pops up. It's going to move forward. And this fleshy thrasher's turn. This one. No longer paralyzed. He's going to move 60 feet. The Logic Judicator's turn. You guys get to see what the Mark II does.
Yippee!
Uh, you'll see that its minigun starts revving and its fist starts glowing. As it will strike down a power fist onto the Gorillion. 22 will hit for 21. She flattens it with the punch, following up with another power fist at the warper in front of her. 21 will hit for 9 points of damage. And then she'll aim her minigun up at the infected townsperson, firing one shot towards each. 19 will hit for 16 points of damage. A 12 will miss. and a 26 will hit for 15 points of damage. And she will set up her minigun strafe to go off at the initiative of 0. Anything ends up, then this line, they will be minigun fired. Scaver's turn. The Scaver is no longer frightened. That is not what I said. The Scaver is no longer frightened. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Continue to move forward, just going. This infected townsperson. Run forward 60 feet. The boom arc. What's their movement speed? 30. I need to check a thing since they are considered orc. Yep. We'll run using its action and bonus action, having the aggressive feature to run up to. We'll run up to the Judicator. Mutra.
It's me. It's me. So he's getting in on his turn.
Yes.
There's only room for the two of them, yeah?
There is room for 2 more in the back.
Hmm.
So wait, where are you carrying the bomb?
King will be giving directions as Heart drives.
Okay. Okay.
Mutra's debating if she should go to help take care of anything that gets close while they drive. But also she's pretty fast, so she could keep up if somebody else goes in the back with them.
Pretty sure Mutra can keep up with the car normally.
That's what I mean. I think it'd be better if Morime gets in the car to help shoot anything that goes near them. If there's room for 2 more, I think Morime and Leos would be a good option to put in the back of the car, since I think Arthur and myself can keep up.
Um. Yeah, I have 35 with the bonus action dash. Not bonus action. I mean action dash.
So Arthur can move
Or
70, Mutra can move 90, Morime can only move 60, and King can only move
I think
40.
I think Arthur and
Leos can move 40 on his turn, by the way.
Leos can only
Without
do
dashing.
40 or 80.
He can do
Yeah.
80 with dash, so
So
he
he
can
could
keep up
keep up
with
with
the
the
car.
car. I think Arthur and Morime should be in the car, and me and Leos will run along, because if Leos runs to something and Arthur shoots it, he'll get pack tactics. And Leos can keep up with the car.
Yeah, but
So
also, is it just us that we want? Because we could also have Rage back in the car.
there's not enough room.
Fair.
Uh, with King, there is room for 1 more in the vehicle.
Oh, with King? Oh, I thought it was King
Yes.
and 2 others.
2 can sit in the back.
Okay. No one can sit
Okay,
up front?
so
This is a car made for Rage. It is her truck, and it is a 1-seater.
Gotcha, okay. So I guess King and Morime then, since she has the slowest and the most range.
yeah, that'd be good with me.
Alright.
You communicate your plan to Heart, and she'll give a nod. She will wait for both King and Morime to be in the vehicle before speeding off.
Now we just need to make sure Mirami knows.
The
25,
plan would have been
30.
communicated.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, it's just always funny to think that. Yeah, I'd probably get
I'll
the boom orc. if you have the chance.
I'll bonus action dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'll shoot it. Let's do... Alright, I need to... Alrighty, claps. Get favorited, idiot. Yes, I kept the declaps. I wish I could see their damage.
What do you mean?
Like, I could see what damages they have and what they roll.
Your weapons?
Yeah.
You're free to test fire with them. Just inform me that you're test firing it.
Okay. I'm gonna test fire all 3 of them real quick just so I can kind of take note of their damage. Like, what they're doing.
Okay.
Alright, let's see.
So the laser pistol deals 2d6 plus 3.
Radiant, slashing lightning, piercing radiant. Okay.
Shooting star and squall both deal 3d8 plus 4.
3d8? You mean 2d8?
Yes. No, 3d8
Oh,
because you
right,
got the
because it's the
underbarrels.
extra. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to use shooting star on it.
Okay. And 18 will hit, dealing 20 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna sneak attack, because there's a friend there. Hey, arg.
Hi, Arlug. Sneak attack for 8.
And then I'll shoot again.
A 14. Oh god. 14 will hit. I saw its
Oh!
AC. I saw its AC and I'm like, holy shit, it's got an AC of 9.
What?
Damn.
9?
Well, there's a reason they're called the Boom Orcs.
Yeah, they're most likely just suicidal.
I guess. Holy shit.
Any creature within 10 feet of it must make a DC 13 con save.
L Warper.
The Judicator is immune to poison. Thumbs up.
L Warper.
Yeah.
Warper fails, taking 7 points of poison damage.
Everyone point and laugh.
And it is
Jeez,
poison.
that was oh
A
that
very,
damage roll.
very low roll. The creature poisonous effect. Oh wow! It's at the end of each of its turns. It has to make the effect again. I thought it was poisoned in this way. It did X.
Also, I'm
So yes,
surprised Logic did a line vertical instead of horizontal from here to the edge.
the Judicator can only do a strafing line.
Oh, it can only be vertical?
Basically, it can only do a line that is parallel to where it's standing, not from itself.
Mm. So you'd have to get rage in there, I see.
Yes.
Understandable. Bonus
I would
action,
like to
action,
also.
movement. Hmm?
I'd like to also note that you guys would have noticed that the Adjudicator is expelling its heat as fast as it's building it. It does not have a heat bar on this.
Oh. I mean, the strafe shot is still, pretty dodgeable. Looks at the townsperson, looks back. Do they know? Do you see it?
Do you see it?
Just. I remember watching that video. It was so funny. And then I watched it again, and every time, do you see it?
Alrighty. If you're done with your turn, go ahead and end it.
Oh, I'm not hallucinating. It is my turn. Okay, thank goodness. I thought for a second it wasn't for some reason. Anyway.
At
What?
the end of the turn, the infected townsperson will need to make the deck save as the strafe goes off. It'll pass, but it'll still take half damage as the minigun fire peppers it.
Basically, because the guy exploded and he was doing his own thing, I gaslit myself into thinking that was his turn.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I need to go that to see. Oh, there's still one at 0. It's that boom works. Okay. Let's see. He's going to use his full 90 feet. He has to stop at an enemy, so he'll be using his full movement to run into range. Now ending his turn, Arthur.
Man, I need to get a new headset. This one keeps falling off. All right. Mm, I'm gonna I'm gonna do Arthur first because I'm not sure what to do with Leos. So
I
yeah,
mean,
I'm just gonna have. What's up?
I feel like right now we should just kind of be keeping up with the car and shooting stuff on the
Yeah,
way, if possible. But
yeah.
otherwise,
I was
keeping
thinking
up.
about moving. Yeah, I'm just gonna dash with Arthur to get up to like here, and then I was gonna have Leos move over, possibly move like right here. I'm not sure. Let me. That's yeah. He can move right there, and then help deflect attacks
Well,
onto.
that also would give you pack tactics on your next one if they stay there. I would move him first.
Yeah, move Leos first. You said. Uh,
You don't have to, I'm just saying.
no, I was just asking if that's what you said.
Man, chat is fucked on my end. Round 4, round 3, round 4, round 3, round 4, round 3.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's just an issue with Combat Carousel. Whenever you add in multiple things, it'll sometimes glitch it.
Okay, so since he didn't have to dash, he's going to force rend, I believe. I want to make sure that there's not. Oh,
Oh,
he got the
broken on
shield
here. Cool.
upgrade, so yeah. Force rend
Alrighty.
on the boom orc,
Hmm.
trying to get it down because I do not think I'll be able to kill it.
A 20 will hit for 4 points of damage.
And then second attack,
A 10 will hit for 3 points of damage.
good job, Leos. Then Arthur's going to action dash, and then uh, all right, and that's action, bonus action movement. It's my turn.
Alrighty. 1 second. I'm trying to find them. Alrighty. So the Night Scaver's turn. It will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. The Poisoned Warper's turn. With disadvantage, it will try and attack the Judicator. It really
Wow.
did say, I hit these. How many does it get? 2 slams. First one will hit. And the second one will also hit.
Jeez.
Uh, Ow. What's the Boom Orcs DC? DC 13 con save to try and get rid of the poison. It gets rid of the poison. That Warper's turn is done. This Warper's turn. It will attack Rage with advantage because of her reckless attack. 19 will hit. 9 points. Oh, it also deals necrotic. Okay, yeah, I gotta remember that. The bludgeoning will be halved, but the necrotic will not. That's a crit. Enderman, everybody.
Woo!
Rage's turn. She'll give a smirk back to Arthur, and you'll see as she raises up her axe that she'll be attacking with advantage, not from reckless, but because she too has pack tactics. She'll be attacking the townsperson in front of her. A
Yo!
17 will hit, dealing 19 points of damage, and a 27 will hit, dealing 10 points of damage. Let's see. I'm checking a thing real quick. Then she'll, as a bonus action, let out her daunting roar. There we go. Daunting roar from herself. The Warper will need to make a wisdom save. Failing. It is frightened. Infected townsperson need to make a wisdom save. Passing, not frightened. And the Boom Orc will make a wisdom save. Failing. Frightened. Despite being a suicidal unit, he too fears death. Apparently. What's your mission? To explode. Okay, so why are you afraid? I don't know. There's something scarier than death, like women.
I was about to say. Going on a date.
Murame will dash using 50 feet of her movement to get to the truck as she readies her bow. The affected townsperson's turn. He will take a step forward and take a swing at. Oh, brain died. And take a swing at Rage. 19 will hit. He deals bludgeoning and psychic. Okay. Dealing 5 points of damage. Fleshy Thrasher's turn. Little guy down here. He's no longer paralyzed. And will use his full 60 feet of movement.
Look at him go.
King's turn. King will use his movement to run and hop into the truck. And with that,
He's getting run over.
it's weird. And with that, let me check distance for the truck. The truck will immediately floor it over to here, and I'll just move the others to stay on top of it.
Freaking cartoon shit. Car drives away, people remain.
They need to be one space. Whatever. King will begin giving directions and give a shout back. Just continue heading north until you see Better You Industries. That's where we're heading.
Alright.
King will end his turn. Joanna's turn. She will take the dash action and move down 100 feet this way, continuing to give a taunting. Oh, hold on. She would have moved a little up, keep out of the Scaver's range. Yeah. She'll continue to give her taunting growl to the Thrashers, who at this point are focused intently on killing her. On Heart's turn, she will continue off map, and all three will leave the initiative. Did it correct itself now? You guys see the Thrasher's turn? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
Thrasher
not
will
that
take
one.
60
Yeah,
feet
not
of
that.
movement forward, of course. Now
Yeah,
it's two
I see
behind.
that one.
On this one's turn, it'll take its 60 feet of movement to move forward. I close and reopen the carousel will it work? No, it just broke the carousel. Wonderful. Alrighty, I got this then. It's the infected townsperson's turn. Is it this one? Yes. He's going to swing at rage. 18, unless any interjection.
Uh, um, if he's able to, Leos will deflect.
Okay.
Pose disadvantage.
With disadvantage, it's a 7. That will miss. It is this fleshy thrasher's turn. It's going to move forward. Adjudicator's turn. It's going to take a step over here. Or no, right here.
Okay. Wait. It's the adjudicator's turn.
Yes.
Okay. It's for me it says the infected town person 2 above it.
Okay, so it fixed itself for you. Kat, what does yours say?
That one.
And Kat is 2 below. Okay, combat tracker's broke until I restart it, so I'm just not even gonna bother at this point. I'm just gonna go in order and we'll go from there. On
Okay.
the adjudicator's turn, it's going to power fist the boomwork. 23 will hit for 16 points of damage. It'll power fist the warper. Crit for 25. And then it's going to minigun burst fire the three who are right here. Starting with the boomwork. 21 will hit for 6 points of damage. A 22 will hit the infected townsperson for 11.
I hope Leos is immune.
And yes, he's immune to poison. And a 20 will hit for 10 points of damage.
R.I.P.
And she
Rage.
will set up her minigun strafe. Like so.
Good decision.
Up next is the Night Scaver. It will move 40 feet up, and it can't do anything else. That's the infected townsperson's turn. It will move in and take a swing at Leos. That's a
Ooh.
crit,
Um,
dealing. How the fuck is this thing not immune to psychic? It's a robot. Whatever. 13 points of damage.
Emotional damage. Your jokes aren't funny. Your sass is annoying. You're not witty.
You are not hee hee nor ha ha.
I'm a cowboy, baby.
I'm a cowboy. Neutral, your turn.
Oh. It's me. Um, um, I'm gonna move 5 feet and shoot that guy. That guy right there. Kick his ass.
Kick his fucking ass.
Yeah.
A 19 will hit for 20 points of damage
Yeah.
and 12 points of sneak attack.
And then I'm gonna fire again.
A 26 will hit for 17 points of damage.
Yippee. And then I'm gonna. I guess we should probably start, moving. They've got things covered. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'll bonus action dash. No, why?
The child.
Why doesn't it bring. Whatever.
That's
Anyway.
just a foundry thing.
Anyway, that's me.
Alrighty. Go ahead and end your turn.
I can't, because it's not my
Oh,
turn.
okay. At initiative count of 1, the minigun strafe will go off. It does not matter what these townsfolk roll because even at half damage, this one's dead. This one's dead. Oh, now it popped back up. Hello.
It shows it as the whale for me. Yippee.
The boom orc will immediately detonate, and the only person who needs to make the con save out of the group is the townsperson and rage.
What about the other townsperson?
Oh, he will too. Thank you. Rage passes, so Rage will only take 6 points of damage and will not be poisoned. This townsperson, let me check. They have no resistances or immunities. Good to know. Townsperson will
Oh,
critically succeed,
dabs.
taking half damage.
Whips
And this
and
townsperson
nays.
will also succeed, taking half damage. They have really high constitution. And the boom orc will die from the strafe. Now this one's turn. He will fail the strafe, taking 23 points of damage. Alrighty, now that massive attack's out of the way, drops down, goes back around. Arthur.
Alright.
Combat tracker is basically just a thumbs up at this point. It
I just
doesn't
turned
work
it off.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been frozen on the night scaver.
Oh yeah, it just clicked over the Night Scaver at 6 for me. So
It's
it should
a
be on infected
infected person
townsperson for
5.
y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
What?
now it should be on Arthur.
No.
And I
Boomork.
know it's on Boomork. Last one. Maybe send it?
Nope,
Yeah.
Grillion.
No, it just went skip for me for some reason.
Warper.
I don't know. Arthur, it's your turn. I'm
Yeah,
using
no,
it
it's
for the
fine.
list of people at this point. I give up.
Okay, I'm gonna I'm
I feel
gonna
like that's a sign that
tell
you need to restart combat every time you're gonna add someone.
Mm, which is stupid. I think that's why Brett got rid of Combat Carousel. Or got a different version of it.
Okay, Arthur's gonna yell out, we're moving up, we're moving north. At
Rage will look back. We got your back.
okay, then first I gotta get Leos out of this situation. I'm gonna have Leos take disengage and then move 40 feet.
Already.
I'm gonna quickly be right back, but don't worry about pausing because I'm not gonna be gone that long.
Okay.
That's Leo's full turn. Then let me see how this looks. No, I only have range. Can't hit anything else from here. But I don't want to move any further back. Actually, Leos can move a lot faster than me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dash and move the rest of. I'm gonna move at least a few more up. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that. That's my turn. End
Okay.
turn, Clement.
It's the Night Scaver's turn. You do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Move up and continuing to. So it's Warper's turn. Warper's gonna slam. It's gonna miss. It's gonna slam again. It'll hit. It's Warper's turn. It's going to swing with disadvantage at rage. 18. What's your AC? That'll hit. 13 points of damage. Then swing with disadvantage again. A 14 will also hit. Man, this fucking Warper's high rolling shit. At the end of its turn, it will lose the frightened condition. Rage's turn. She's gonna axe. She's not going to reckless this one. 20 will hit, 16 points of damage, and a crit for 30. Damn. Rage, do you have anything you can use as a bonus action? Because, come on. Wait, is it adding in? Yes, it is. Damn, can't even say it wasn't adding in her extra thing. Ready? That'll end Rage's turn. Thrasher's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That runs out of movement. Joanna's turn. She's going to. Hey, watch what you can do with a ruler real quick. I believe it's like. Oh, nope, I don't have the module for it. I was going to say then you can just right click it and it'll do that. It's going to move 50 feet up. Then
My turn.
dash. Welcome back.
Come back.
And move an additional 50 feet this way. Still taunting the Thrashers and keeping them as slowed down as you can. This one's turn. It'll groan at this point. Managed to dash all the way up to Joanna. This one's turn. It has to dash as well. It gets up at Joanna. Affected townsperson. It's going to move in. Start swinging. It's going to reckless this one. A 14 will hit for 6 points of damage. This Thrasher's turn. It has to dash. Oh, camera. Hold up, camera. Okay, I gotta reload. My camera broke. Yeah, combat is just not happy this go round. Adjudicator's turn. It's going to take a swing at that warper, hitting it for 12. Take another swing at the warper, hitting it for 20. You'll hear an annoyed noise from Logic at this point. And she's going to fire off a minigun burst fire at the warper up by Rage. It will immediately use its reaction to evasively teleport. Teleporting 20 feet over here. Then she'll shoot it again, killing the warper, and following up with another minigun burst fire at the infected townsfolk on Rage. This one will be an advantage because it reckless. 23 will hit for 12 points of damage. Then she'll turn her gun behind her and set up the minigun strafe
Hey, now it's only one ahead.
over the Thrashers.
Yippee. Because it's on the night scaver for us. Or for me, at least.
Nod, nod. Scaver's turn. They're very slow. Affected Townsperson's turn. Takes a good old-fashioned reckless swing at Logic. 22 will hit for 10 points of damage. Lutra.
Oh, that's weird. So,
It's gonna be wrong for everybody.
no,
I'm just going
no.
in the list.
It did the infected townsperson, right? Then it went
Mm-hmm.
to the dead orc thing. And then it skipped me for the other dead orc thing.
Oh yeah, that's what I see.
I don't know why it does that.
So it's doing the people that are dead, but not the player, I guess. Also, the
Let's see.
combat carousel keeps coming up even though I'm putting it away.
If I delete this boomwork, does it fix it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it makes it my turn.
it
Nice.
makes it interesting.
It's
Oh,
Mutra's turn.
I didn't realize that was putting it. Okay. I was trying to move over. Anyway. Uh, they, aside from Joanna, look like they have things situated. I can't really help without going back, and we kind of have things to do, so I'm sure Arthur should probably tell Logic and Rage that Joanna's with us, but I assume that they know that by the shots going there. Anyway, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll keep
You'll be
going.
considering leaving map, but since you are the camera, you'll stay on the map for this.
Okay.
So once Arthur and Leos leave map, we'll transition to the next map.
So yeah, basically she was just going to do her movement bonus action and then action dash to keep up.
Okay,
So wherever that puts her, thumbs up.
thumbs up.
It'll be 90 feet of movement.
Richie.
So yeah.
Arthur.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna have Leo's dash.
Leos
Oh
leaves
man,
the
he
map.
has just enough to do that. And then I will go ahead and leave as well.
Alrighty. It's at this point I will pause it and combat will be considered over.
I'm
Alrighty.
I'm assuming if they live, they catch up. If they die, they don't.
As you are leaving the area, you are first of all you're uncertain on that. As you're leaving the area, you hear a gargling noise as a apex walks into the area. uh, known as the Bloated, a enormous humanoid creature that is just a big walking ball of pus and decay. And you hear a familiar noise as this guy kind of skitters onto the field, giving the confused.
Oh my gosh, it's him. Look at him.
Oh God.
I love him.
Yeah, it turns out these things are literally what happens when you mix a goat and a panther.
I love him.
Uh, Carrying on down the road with the sound of gunfire and blades slashing in the distance. Uh, Hart, you'll eventually make it over towards Hart in. You'll make it over towards uh, Hart, Marime, and King as they arrived at a building. King has hopped down from the vehicle and begun to head inside, Marime right behind him. She'll quickly wave you along. As you guys head inside, you'll notice it's a rather small building with an elevator in the back. Quickly piling into the elevator, Hart will tear off back down the street towards her sisters. As you guys will proceed into Better You Inc.
I've
And
proceeded
while
into the void.
and while the
Oh!
map loads, yeah, I have the door locked right now, but you're basically riding down the elevator. Uh,
Oh,
while the
okay.
map loads for everybody, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. As you are riding down the elevator, uh, all is calm, all is well, save for Marimi, who seems on edge as the hair that isn't made of bone begins to stand on end. You'll hear her quietly mutter, I sense it's near.
It?
All right.
The source of this, uh, one of my people.
Hmm.
The big bad in a
Oh,
sense.
I just zoomed out. Oh,
This is an enormous map.
yeah.
Oh God. My game is having trouble zooming out.
Do you have hardware acceleration on or off?
Uh, not.
You need to
Um.
have it on for Foundry.
Well, yeah. Then it's probably on.
Well, more so, you
No, it's
can
just.
run it without, but it just is horrible.
Well.
You can check real quick. You guys are
Where do I?
locked in a room, so.
Yeah. What do I check? Uh.
Settings, system and performance.
Okay. Is this for like the website itself, or
In
Your
general,
browser settings.
it basically makes things run smoother, but you can't stream certain things, which is no big deal. But only for internet.
okay? And wait, where was it again? And where do I need to look? So
Settings, system and performance.
okay, well, is it different on Opera GX?
I have no idea where it is on Opera. It should say use graphics acceleration or something, or hardware acceleration.
Security. The thing that popped up is for use to secure DNS. I don't have anything that says hardware. Let me try acceleration. Use graphics acceleration when available.
Yes.
Okay, well it's on.
Okay.
Thank you for the help. All right, I'm ready.
Arriving at the bottom of the elevator, it will immediately open up. And
All
just
right.
because of the fact I don't remember Leos's health off the top of my head and I don't care to reload that map, here's a full health Leos.
Hey.
We were both wrong.
Ah. Okay. Well. I guess let's get moving. You ready for everything? Anything, people?
Don't stop it.
All right, Leos, get the door.
I'm just
Hello, and welcome to Better You Industries. Are you here for the tour?
Yeah. Give us a tour.
also
Alrighty.
I'm just gonna
What's up?
have Nanlo and Mutra share a space just because Nanlo's still on her back.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. If you'll please wait one moment while I make sure the tour is fully operational and guests are permitted at this current time. Please wait in the room over to the right, and he'll point down to a side area. I will
All
be
right.
with you shortly. He begins
Oh,
typing away on his computer.
all right. Come on.
King will just sort of go and sit down in a chair right here, seeming exhausted from carrying the explosive.
She'll be kind of quiet. We're not actually intending to wait here, are we?
Not a chance. I'm just trying to get a little bit of a scope of the area before we just go in guns blazing.
Mutra,
No.
below you, you'll see a gazer sort of like punching at a vending machine, trying to get a bottle of fruit out of it, as well as a sealed door to the south.
Hmm.
Looking into the room, you'll see an infected townsperson with its back sort of like glued to the wall below it, as it seems to just be blankly staring at a computer.
And these. And I'm watching a bunch of gazers watch a movie. I'm guessing.
Yes, you would see a bunch of gazers watching just basically an infomercial on Better You Industries.
So,
They don't pay you any mind as you enter the room.
were we given any directions or no?
I think they said we'd know our way or something. Or was that something we just found out?
King will kind of state, "Your friend seems to know a fair deal about what we're dealing with. I imagine she could help us find the heart of this thing, if possible." He motions to Murami when he says this.
What you say, Marime?
Murami will nod. "When it comes to finding the heart, my arrow strikes true.
Which
All
way?
right,
And
lead the way, and we'll head that way.
I would like to ask that you please wait before proceeding without me.
Yeah,
Security will detain you otherwise."
yeah. All right, don't worry. We're just talking.
"I understand, and I will be happy to tour you through the entire facility of what is not restricted. Thank you for your patience."
Do you have an ETA? ETA?
You're looking at about 5 minutes while I hear back from all of the current drones handling the systems.
No!
He'll just like continue typing away. Mutra tilted.
I was trying to see if holding shift while moving would keep Nanlo there. It does not.
Hold shift while moving. Backflip.
All right. Okay.
Please wait in the designated lobby until you're called upon.
Arthur's trying to talk to Mutra. Mutra literally 3D
Mutra
clipping
flipping
in the
out.
fucking face. just waiting.
I've
I'm just gonna
learned.
wait. I'm just gonna wait until you get tired of it. It's gonna be a while, but okay.
You good?
Arthur, Arthur's okay. Arthur's gonna lean in and whisper. Okay, do we just? So I'm guessing we just go ahead and start this. Me and Leos will lead the way. I guess.
Wait.
What's up?
No, she just says wait.
Oh, all right. All right, then Arthur's gonna turn around. All right, Mareme, lead the way.
Unfortunately, this Miss Marime will not be leading the way. I shall be leading the way. All systems are currently present and accounted for. That means the tour can go underway. Please follow me. Uh, King will give like a huff and just go, which is the fastest way to the reactor? Oh, the reactor. Well, that is to the south, but the door is currently locked at this time. If you would like to wait here, I can open it from the other side for you.
Sure.
King will just nod and just kind of look to the group. Uh, from what information you have gathered, the incident happened near the reactor.
Mutra will nod.
Okay. Yeah. Uh, Arthur will
I would,
nod.
I would like to thank you all for your patience. Now please follow me. He'll hold up his hand and the door will open in front of him.
Weren't you going to open the door to the south? From the other side?
That will be at the end of the tour.
We're patient. We can
We'll
wait
just
if you'd like to start the tour there instead. We're quite interested.
Unfortunately, I cannot. For a tour to proceed, I must have people with me during the tour, and the tour starts here.
Arthur's just gonna look towards King, kind of like motioning. Do you want to do this,
Can the
or are we
tour
just going
start down
through?
there and end here?
Cough, cough. I have King waiting here so that when this door is open, he can proceed through since he is a non-combatant.
Okay. So let's go get a tour, I guess. Like if you want to like fight like to the south, that's fine. Just
You're the only one
can
who's been talking about fighting, I'm gonna be real.
you didn't seem happy with going on the tour though. That's all I was. All right.
Please proceed into the room so we can begin. Mermaid will step forward and then kind of look back. Do you trust King?
I barely know any of you.
Understandable. It might be wise to leave the little one with him if you do trust him, but understandable if not. Miss Minotaur, please proceed into the room so the tour may begin.
What do you mean it's affected by a wall? There we go.
The little barriers you see are glass walls.
Well, I was dragging them both at the same time, and it said that's why Nanlo got kicked back, because she wasn't allowed through a wall that Mutra went through.
I don't know, man. I don't write the code, I just play it.
Are these doors one door wide or two double door?
They are double doors.
Oh, thank goodness. Mutra can walk normally for once.
They are glass doors that, when approached, will slide open. The monodrome will hold up a hand as the door closes behind you. Here at Better You Industries, we pride ourselves in advancing the future of both technology and medicine. As you'll see to my south, he'll motion down to the infected townsperson, One of our doctors is working tirelessly to make sure that all prescriptions are currently being filled. He'll open up this door, take a step through. To the south is one of our many engine rooms where a lot of the centrifuge or a lot of the medicines go through a centrifuge-like process so that they may be mixed to the highest quality. Continuing further south is the director's, or continuing to the southwest is the director's office. We will be approaching that point at a later time, for the hallway is currently inaccessible.
Inaccessible.
Yes, it would appear that a blockage has appeared within the hallway, and our drone system is unable to clear it out at this current time.
That's a big guy over there above board. That
I
frog
can't.
hungry.
Uh, Mutra, you would see what looks to be a large frog-like creature that is currently eating what is left of a human.
Will you be protecting us if something were to be hostile?
Nothing will be hostile within the facility. Do not worry. We
And
take
just
the utmost care protecting our valued customers.
if something were to be,
It'll turn around, open the door, walking in. Please follow me. We will continue the tour.
Like, just gonna walk this way, just
is
so he's a
it
little bit
looking
ahead of everyone.
aggressive?
You would notice that the beast seems focused entirely on its meal. As you enter in, the door will close. Oh, it would seem that one of our directors is currently giving a speech to what remains of the audience. Unfortunately, our speeches are set at a bit inopportune times. Uh, our doctors are very, very busy people, and they can't always make it to the lectures. Hearing the voice, the frogman will turn around and begin to give a snarl. As I remove the monodrome and remove Leos and Nano. Okay, combat carousel. You want to work? Of course not.
Jesus, Jesus, Marime.
I am
19!
fucking ready.
Guys, I got a 19. Holy shit.
So I'm the
It's
lowest.
like metal rolling double digits. I did it.
I am just middle right now for this campaign.
Murame will just kind of saunter on over and aim her bow at the person, air quote, giving the lecture, and fire the trick shot. Man, a 25 will redirect the arrow into the frogman,
It seems like
hitting it.
each time she crit ones, which is she nat ones, which just means like she actually fires it at them and it just realizes, wait a second.
I imagine the first one is she fires it at them and the arrow goes awry, and she's like, "Oh right, oh right."
Yeah.
Fire again, a 20 for 22. With her dread ambusher added on, dealing an additional 5. Mermaid will kind of look back and go, "Let us proceed with haste before the creature catches on." She motions to the monodrome. Mermaid will end her turn. The director, air quote, will dash on over across the benches over to Murame. Mutra.
It's me. She's gonna. It's paused.
Oh, apologies.
Emma's gonna scooch. She's gonna try. Uh, she's gonna shoot it. Big frog shoot.
Big frog. She shoots. She scores.
She shoot
Dealing
again.
20 points of damage. Hitting again, dealing 24 points of damage.
God damn it!
For real? What is with everything being left at 2 health tonight?
I can't even sneak attack. Anyway, 10, 20, 30, 40. Thumbs up. Or, third. What?
5, 10, 15, 20. You're at 20 currently. You counted by
Yeah.
tens when you were moving.
I'm a little dumb sometimes. Anyway, I'll just sit there.
Okay. Frog. You'll see as he just chomps down and takes a bite clean through the arm. He will hobble on over and take a bite at Marime. A 14. What's her AC? Oh, that'll hit. 14 for 16 points of damage. And the target is, Marime is immediately grappled. And so the target is considered restrained, as Marime is basically being eaten at the moment. Trying to click on the thing with the frogman's page delay.
Isn't there a DC? Or.
No, on hit, it's an automatic grapple. To get out of it, you gotta escape. Let's see. I did. And that's all the creature can do on its turn, because I did its attacks in the wrong order, much to y'all's benefit.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot the frog.
What the frog doing?
Because I will have advantage with Marime.
That's a crit.
Bing!
As you execute it, Murame is freed from the restrictive grapple.
Okay, and then my bonus I'm gonna take my bonus action real quick and have Leos move up and attack. 15.
An 8, unfortunately, will miss. An 11 will also miss.
That's fine. So I'm taking my shot.
A 17 will hit, dealing 18 points of damage.
Alright, it's my turn.
Murame will kind of look over to Leos and go, I'm backing up, protect me. She will
Go
take
deflect.
she will take a step back, posing an opportunity attack. Go ahead and click deflect. We will disadvantage a natural 1 as Murame goes to take a step back. Leos will just sucker punch the infected townsperson. It'll be taken aback by it. 5,
It
10,
literally just looks at him,
20.
gains reasoning for a second, and just gets like, "Why the fuck did you just hit me like that?"
What the fuck, man?
The hit was so good it knocked him back into consciousness.
And Murame will use trick shot. 30 will hit. God, I hope it does. Trick shot again. And a 29 will hit. She'll kind of like wipe the blood from her face and be like, perhaps I got a bit too close. I apologize for that. Mermaid will end her turn. Townsperson turn. After being punched in the face, it will angrily reckless Leos. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Alrighty. That's the affected townsperson's turn. Any attacks made against it will have advantage. Mutra.
Kill it.
A 20 will or a 25 will hit, dealing 20 points of damage, killing the creature and ending combat. The monodrome will kind of step forward. Well, it would seem that the director was not in or bleh, wrong word. It would seem that the individual giving the speech today was not in the best mood, and for that I apologize. I will act in place of him and give the speech as he probably should have. He will step over and take a seat down the chair, his eye poking over the desk. Please take a seat, and I will begin giving the speech.
Uh,
Could we perhaps have a moving speech to tour the rest of the facility?
Unfortunately, no, because I already have the rest of the tour planned out, and by giving the speech while moving, I will unfortunately be unable to give you the rest of the speech. As
Understand?
you guys move over, you begin to see just pure carnage down below, as an apex mutant is currently ripping apart uh, what looks to be people who were at one point in the hospital bed, now nothing more than infected townspeople. As the wanderer is just continuing to just rip and tear, seeming to entrance itself in these actions. Mermaid will she'll look, see that the back seats are taken up, take a deep sigh, and go sit in one of the more front forward ones. Alrighty, everyone has taken a seat. This is wonderful. Here at Better You Industries, as I previously stated, we pride ourselves on rapidly advancing the medicinal and technological qualities, uh, bringing the future. God, brain, come on! Bringing the future to today. Better You Industries is currently being run by our CEO and Chief of Staff, Ash DiSufiora. She is one of our lead doctors and one of the smartest individuals on the state, capable of performing what people believe are miracle procedures, though it is not a miracle, it is simply a keen intellect. It is at this point you would realize that the name Disufiroa is what the Hive Mother is known as.
ah,
Do you have any questions?
nope.
Is she here?
Yes, she is currently working in her laboratory below.
Below.
Yes. Uh, CEO Ash Disufiroa, I'm going to keep doing that, I'm sorry. CEO Ash Disufiroa uh, works day in and day out, primarily staying in her lab, but she will come up to explain notes or show a new machine that she has created. The lab is located near the reactor so that she has a constant stream of max outputted power.
Hmm.
If she permits it, we will be taking a visitation to her lab. She keeps it open for guests, but only if she's not working on a viral drug. At this time, the records show that she has not been working on a viral drug for 107 years. So, that means that she is either sleeping, which is unlikely considering the time of day it is, or you would realize at this point that he does not know what time it is because it was evening as you guys were rushing the place. Or she is currently unoccupied and is happy to take guests. I have not heard otherwise from her message board. Any further questions?
When was the last time you had a message from her message board?
Hmm, let me think. Error. Unfortunately, I cannot gather any messages at this time, as messages are primarily deleted after about a year. It saves on the memory.
Mm-hmm.
He will look around the group expectantly, waiting for another question.
Can we continue?
Yes, with haste. He will hop down out of the chair and walk over to the door, opening it up. Right this way, please. Mermaid will continue to follow. She'll give a little squint as she gets a glimpse. Creatures ahead.
Mm.
Alright. You want me to go ahead?
Please proceed with the tour. As you walk around the corner, you will notice two worm-like creatures feasting upon some viscera that seems to have fallen from an elevator shaft. You would note that the elevator below, the door is slightly broken open, but the elevator going upwards has had its cable cut. It is smashed just below. The Gricks are feasting on some old corpses. They will immediately turn their attention towards the group as you guys approach, mainly the monodrome's loud footsteps. Combatant, move combatant, move combatant, roll for initiative, and begin. Combat carousel, come on, work or don't. Starting out, Mutra.
How the fuck?
You rolled a 19.
Yeah, I'm more so shocked Marumi's. Hello.
Murabe rolled a 7. Mutra.
I am talking to someone.
Oh, sorry.
Mm. Um, I'll shoot to this one. This one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a crit, as you immediately splatter the Grick.
Time to shoot this one. Hiya!
A 20 will hit for 23 points of damage.
20, 25, 30.
Murame, who is able to see it from here, will crit fail. Then crit. Duality.
Literally without fail every single time.
Murame will give a deep sigh. It seems I'm still getting used to this. Thank you for dealing with the pests. I did not realize they were there. They did not show up on the security footage. You would notice that there are no security cameras around this place.
Will you be able to deal with any other pests?
Carrying on,
Does it look like it could even fight?
looking at the monodrome, it's got a rotund body with one big eye in the center, and its arms are about the size of twigs.
Hmm. So it could probably just even be pushed over.
Perhaps. You would see tiny little wings on its back, though. If they are capable of flight, it is questionable.
Hmm.
More just stabilization, I guess.
Alrighty, right this way, please. Please ignore the mess. We will have our janitors clean it up.
Can I hear anything?
You would hear the sound of more Gricks in the elevator shaft. No perception roll needed, though they seem preoccupied at this time.
Hmm.
Alrighty. Proceeding onwards, to our... Oh, damn it. I hate when I can just when right click is move the map. It's also lock doors. Proceeding onwards, right in front of us is the employee lounge area, where our employees are treated to the finest of accommodations while they rest and recover from a long shift. Employees are typically permitted around an hour-long break, uh, whereas they can spend as much as the time as they want having a mental break. We understand that. Here at Better You Industries, it's not always sunny. Sometimes rest is needed. You are free to go into the lounge and purchase some food or enjoy some games if you would like. I will wait here.
This one, right?
Yes.
You want to go in? All right. Did my kid Mitra?
What?
You want to go in?
Not particularly.
Neither do I. You ready to continue? Little man?
My
Nobody
curiosity,
wishes.
it wants me to open the door. It wants me to open the door so
No.
bad.
Open the door. Alrighty then. I shall proceed forward.
What if we see something important? What if. What if
The
there's
monodrome
something
will continue
important?
forward and stop right here. Stand the ground.
Fine.
Please
Fine.
excuse the mess. Once again,
Wait,
I
you?
Hmm?
What's up? Just like it's like King Cat's losing it back there, and I'm trying to figure out why.
Nanlo would see a line of phone booths as she enters in. If
She
Nanlo
can't.
runs,
She can't see. She's sniffing.
hmm. The audience sees a line of phone booths.
Nanlo is still blindfolded, I'd like to mention.
If I would give her the blinded condition, but it will give her the blinded condition, is the thing, and she won't be able to see more than, I think, like 5 feet from her.
Mhm. I mean, that's basically
To,
Mutra anyway, so.
to our north is one of the director's offices. Uh, he'll kind of pause for a moment. Unfortunately, my database has not updated me on a new director's name, nor do I remember the old one. I apologize for this. You may check in with the director if you wish, because he has full access to the entire facility. Or we can continue downwards, where you will begin to see some of the more. He kind of like waves his hands a little bit. Luxuries of this place.
Let's continue.
Yeah.
Alrighty. He will kind of like motion his hand over this way and go, "This is the blocked off path from earlier. I apologize that we were not able to take it to pass through swiftly." He will open up the door, continue downwards. Please proceed.
She will peek in.
Upon opening up the door, you'll immediately hear this beast give out a extraordinarily loud snarl as it immediately takes hostility. Move combatant,
But
move
I'm just
combatant.
peeking in.
It is at this point you realize this creature has blind sight and it saw the door move.
Maybe you should have just looked through the keyhole. I don't know.
I don't think there's a keyhole.
That's fair. I do feel like we probably should have just left it, but yeah. Hey, I get to move.
Arthur,
Layers. What? Sorry.
Arthur, you see a large mass of plants mixed with some flesh sitting at a chair, basically looking down at the door as it roars and stands up.
All right.
You're an artificer. Can you lock that?
I'm sorry. Were you saying that to me?
No, I was saying that to Pichu. You're the only
Um,
artificer.
I'm sorry, I couldn't actually hear what you said. I'm sorry, that was my fault. What did you want me to do? To lock the door?
Yes.
Yeah. Um, yeah. Okay. I will I will move up. I'll move up first. 15, 20.
Also, what can't I
And
see down there? Is it dark?
Yes, the hallway is dark.
Oh, okay.
okay, and then trying to make sure I don't like have anything that could actually do a little bit better than just trying to relock it.
Object interaction moment. Yeah. I mean, I have manacles. If it has handles, we could try to lock together.
Okay, since I'm up here, I'll take my bonus action to investigate the door, just to understand how it works and how it locks.
All right. Go ahead and roll an investigation.
I feel like that's probably one of the better uses
Um,
right now. Unless you want me to get like Leos up here with my bonus action.
it's fine. I mean, can it even fit through this door?
You would note from the way it is shambling about, it would be able to contort its body to fit through doorways with ease.
Hmm. Yeah, so let's just focus on locking.
Got it. Dang it.
With an 8, you are unfortunately unable to gather any more information that you can gather at a cursory glance.
Okay, and that information being
It's a door that appears to have an electronic lock on it, uh, and how the lock works or its inner mechanics, you are uncertain. Basically, if you try to lock this door, it'll be at a slightly higher DC. And let's see, you would use your Tinker's tools to do so.
yeah, that's what else. Okay.
Go for it, and if it doesn't work, back up.
Yeah. So okay. I will roll thieves tools. No, tinker's tools. Duh. Sorry. Read the wrong thing.
Alrighty. With an 18, you hit the DC exactly as you
Ooh.
grab the door and close it, then quickly jam a screwdriver into the locking mechanism and just slam it with a hammer as it locks itself.
Yeah, I was trying to look at my items earlier to see if I had a piece of metal or something, but I hadn't grabbed anything. But that works fairly well.
And with that, the combat will be considered over, for the beast will not be able to escape the room.
Arthur's gonna stand back up and look at Mutra. Good thinking.
What is that? Oh, Leos.
What is that?
What
What
is
are
that?
you?
What is that? Leo just turns
I'm
around.
having a Sumi
Hey.
moment, okay? I'm seeing things. Well, I feel like it's Mutra literally just like walking with her hands out slightly, and then she just like senses them. She's like, wait a second. Taps. Oh, okay.
Alrighty. If we continue towards the west, we will run into the robot repair bay as well as the regeneration station, where one of our finer machines, the particle regenerator, is currently working on repairing severe damages that a humanoid had taken in the past.
I would just like to talk about the fact I can see through here because of the door being glass and my angle.
Aye, fair enough.
Anyway.
Glass door moment.
Hey, Arthur's gonna like lean in and whisper to Mutra, you wanna see what that's about? He just mentioned, like with the soul regenerator and what could be being regenerated right now.
You're not going in it, are you?
No, I have no intention of going in it. He said there's something that's been in there for a while. What if something that's been in there is something in fight, something that could be coming out in the fight later, like the guys at the circus.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We don't have to. I'm just saying. What could it could be?
As long as you're ready to lock a door again.
As ready as I'll ever be.
So you wish to see the cellular regeneration chamber?
Yes.
Right
Yep.
this way. As a friendly note, I would like to state that even if the regeneration chamber is active, you are free to walk in and walk around. For the regeneration chamber itself does not, thinking of the word, uh, the cellular regeneration chamber does not expose you to tremendous amounts of radiation. In fact, it is magical in origin.
Tremendous. Doesn't
I
do
know, right?
it doesn't do tremendous amounts of radiation, only enough to kill you in 30 years.
Basically what he was saying
There is
is,
no
yeah, there's no regeneration. It's magic constantly
radiation.
flowing into the room.
Mm.
I'll catch up more in May when y'all get closer. Ooh, it would seem that somebody needs to take the trash out. I may not have a nose. But anyway,
I mean, you can
Okay.
technically still understand sense through your tongue and your mouth.
to our west, you'll see the cellular regeneration chamber. It would appear that it is currently in operation. And to the south, that is where the repair station for me and my brothers are held. I will go check in on them. Hello, brothers. Hello, hello, hello. It is wonderful to see you as always. I am simply checking to see that everything is in operation. Yes, yes, yes. Wonderful. He will take a step out and close the door. You're. I saw that. As you open up the door, you'll see that a. Uh,
Also, the fact that my blind sight. Oh well.
as you open up the door, you will see that a much larger Grick is currently feasting upon a body that keeps regenerating despite having been dead for what could be centuries at this point. Or decades, not centuries. Mermaid is able to see the target. Mermaid will shoot said target. Carol. God damn it. Carol.
Without fail!
Without fail. And then Dread Ambusher shot. Carol. Without fail. So Dread Ambusher will be considered a crit. An additional 8 points of damage. Mermaid will slap the top of her bow and go, "Can you just do that third one all the time? Come on." Arthur.
Woo! Well, Leos, smack him.
Smack his nuts.
I wanted to say that.
Stop. You're addicted.
I wanted to
Bailiff,
say that,
smack his nuts.
but I didn't think I should.
Oh, I didn't pick up on the mic.
I think that's
Slapped
a
my hands
sign.
together and made a loud pop.
I think that's a sound. That's a sign of
That is a
drink.
sound. One that didn't pick up on the mic.
It is a
I'm going to
sound.
murder. I'm going to shoot you, the DM.
I'm going to aim my gun in the air, and it is going to hit you. I
With this
don't
gun,
care
I
if
aim at God. God is more than 40 feet away. I don't care.
Where's the
With
first
8,
attack?
that will miss.
Dodge that.
Second attack?
My AC is 30. I did.
No, it's not.
With the 12, that will also miss.
Alright.
If I could hit you, your AC's not 30.
No matter what, the lowest chance I have is 5%. Alright, advantage.
A 25 will hit, dealing 15 points of damage.
Man, every single enemy.
A 17 will miss, bouncing off the thick hide of the creature.
Jesus. Alright, well. Yeah, that's all I can. Now it's just there.
Mutra.
Well, guys, I did all the work.
With a 23, you shoot clean through the Alpha Grig, ending it combat.
Wait a minute.
Uh, Mutra, being close enough. Stop it.
I'm not
trying to
doing
click on
anything.
Leos. I'm trying to move Leos. I'm sorry.
Use your highlighter.
Yeah, I know. I was just about to.
Mutra, since you are close enough to see, you'll begin to see that the Grick itself is regenerating, though its heart is not restarting. It is dead, but its body will remain perfect.
So the other thing is also dead, I assume.
Dead as hell. I noticed that one of you was injured when dealing with uh, the unruly spokesperson. If you would like, you may go in and regenerate. And if your robotic friend is injured, you may go down here and regenerate him as well. My brothers would be more than happy to let a fellow machine in.
Mutra will look to Murimu.
Murmey will sigh, open up the door, step inside. And after about a minute of time, uh, the machine will give a ding ding ding, and Murmey will step back out with full health. It wasn't as awful as the process I thought. This must be what Totally feel.
Mm.
Another happy customer. I'm glad to hear it. Now then, would you like to continue onwards with the tour?
Yes.
Of course you would.
To the reactor.
But before the reactor, we do have other places to visit.
Above board. Would we be able to open the door for King? So he can kind of follow along? Seeing as we will be heading to the reactor. Or could we
As
just go back and get him, lead him through?
as the map's layout is, you guys are currently heading back towards the area King is at, and you'll end up on the other side of the locked door.
Okay. Because basically I just want to get him caught up with us.
Alrighty, right this way, please.
Because he was up there.
Yes.
So... Okay. What the
Yeah.
hell?
Where you guys are currently heading, we'll head to the other side of the door, where King would be in the lobby still. Alrighty. If you look to your left, you'll see the security office, where currently my brothers are taking mighty fine care of this facility. It would seem that the door is currently locked at this time. He will turn over. Oh, and to the east, it would seem that the residential resting area is also locked at this time, as well as the auxiliary reactors to the south. This poses a problem. Perhaps the director's key will be able to get us through. Could you go speak with him?
The one in the office.
Yes.
Mm.
Uh,
Perhaps it just looks locked. Cough, cough, see if you can come unlock it. Cough, cough.
Yeah, let me just check.
My systems are showing that it is locked. Perhaps I might be out of date if you believe otherwise.
Tinker's tools.
Or
Thieves'
I
tools.
can help with thieves.
Okay.
Because, rogue.
Let me just
Ad- advantage with thieves. Oh, thank you.
rotate lion.
Oh, I thought I
Oh.
was.
Oh, sorry. That was my fault.
Just
I thought we were
stealing my
doing.
job. Stealing my job.
I thought. Okay. I'm sorry. That's my fault. I also thought this was another electronic door. That's why.
All the doors are both electronic, or are electronic or hydraulic. So either one works, or thieves' tools work for either kind of door.
Stealing my job.
With with a rudimentary tactic, Arthur simply places a screwdriver between the two doors, and with a swift strike, he splits the electronic lock, unlocking the door. The door is now unlocked. You are free to open. As you open up the door, the modrum will kind of perk up and go, "Oh, well, it seems that you have unlocked the door. Allow me to go see if the auxiliary generators are able to come online so that we may proceed." "Hello, my brothers." "Hello." We would like we would like permission to enter into the generator, or the rightmost auxiliary generator, so that we may reactivate some of the local doors in the area. It would seem that the security office and the residential area are both locked." "Declined." "Oh, hmm. Well, if you insist." And the module will walk over. "Unfortunately, access to this area is denied by outsiders, so I will have to ask you to leave while I continue trying to see what is wrong with these doors, seeing if there is another way in." He will walk over and begin fiddling with this door.
What did he say this was?
He did not say what this one, or this direction was, but it is safe to assume from the panel below you that uh, this is the eastern auxiliary generator and this is the western. Both will need to be active for you to proceed.
She'll listen to the door.
You hear mechanical whirring on the other side. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
I don't fucking know robots and shit.
With a 5, you are uncertain.
Are you going to?
Yeah. Well. Perception.
Yeah. With a 9, you are also uncertain.
I could
It's locked.
do. Yeah. Can't do anything.
I'll try opening it.
Alright, give me a thieves' tools at advantage.
It's just that easy.
You are insanely lucky that it was a crit. Or actually, the DC was 30. Since these are hydraulic doors, they do not traditionally have locks. But Mutra, despite not having a past of crime, is apparently a master of break-ins, and with ease, she disengages the hydraulic
It's
lock.
it's the whole you have to child lock everything so you like understand the flaws and everything. She's like, you know what? That looks real fragile.
Hmm.
That should
Ding.
have a better material.
Halt. You are not permitted in this area.
Oops. Hmm.
From your glance before closing the door, you would see that the auxiliary generator is currently offline.
Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming we would have to go past through that weird door.
Yes, you would have to engage with the security personnel to be able to head
Why is
through.
that one different than that one?
What do you mean?
Like this one has like a weird blue thing and then that one's just a doorway. Oh, 'cause that's open.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing that this is just a door.
Yes. there's a door into the auxiliary generator itself, seeming to be a blast door.
Ah,
Why it is open, you are uncertain.
okay. So, all at once? She kind of has her hand on her pistol.
Hostile action has been detected. Please cease at once.
I'm ready if you are.
I would assume you want to get Leos in here.
Oh, right. Sorry. I always forget that he's not attached to me.
Alrighty. Uh, you would see that the quadrones begin raising the alarm in the area. Alert, alert, intruder detected, hostile actions detected. And you would hear a mechanical sort of, or no, more so like an electronic buzz as this door is opened up remotely. The drones seem to be attached to the ceiling. You will see as a crossbow seems to be attached to them. Or a short bow seems to be attached to their systems. Though,
Does it even function?
oh yes, it functions a lot. Quadrones are very annoying.
Well, more so, how long have they just been sitting, wasting away, you know?
You would note that they are very rusty, and that it should be easy to dispatch with these ceiling-mounted units. However, it does not mean that they cannot fight back, as this is why I hate, like, the drones. The drone makes 2 fist attacks, or 4 short bow attacks.
Hmm.
First one at Mutra,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
perhaps.
Do I want to waste it on 6 damage, though? Because I think it's. Yeah, it's a reaction. Mm, I think I might.
It deals 1d6 plus 2.
Oh. I probably should have looked at the damage, huh? I mean. Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty. You'll be uncanny dodging this first attack, taking 3 points of damage as it shoots again, missing. 23 will hit, 7 points of damage, and a critical fail. As you'll see the machine kind of spark and malfunction a bit. I will add on the. It will be considered the poison condition for this. As this machine malfunctions, you'll see that its bow sort of spasms a bit. It will be making all attacks moving forward with disadvantage.
Hmm.
Murame will aim her bow down at the bottom right one, seeing the arrows fly through the doorway, thinking that it was the one attacking. She shoots. A 16 will hit, dealing 25 points of damage and smashing the machine immediately. She'll then turn her bow towards the other bottom left one. A 27 will hit for 18 points of damage. She will dread ambush it and shoot again. 23 for 12 as she smashes the machine. Do you wish for me to take some of the cover fire?
She'll shake her head.
Mermaid will nod and hold her position. Mutra.
I'm gonna shoot that one.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
A 21 will hit for 17 points of damage.
Yeah.
A
Holy
28
shit.
will hit. 28 will crit for 25 points of damage.
Oops. I did not mean to do that. And then I'll Scooch. Scooch, scooch. And then, oh, I can't
I'm
see
just
it.
opening.
Okay,
I'm just opening it for field of view.
okay. Uh, that's me.
Arthur.
Woo.
There's one on the right. Or
On the
left.
right?
Left
Oh,
for
left.
them,
Okay.
right for us.
Okay.
It's over
Then
there.
okay.
So move down.
Sorry, that. Then I'm gonna have Leos move over that way. 50. I can't see where Leos is for the moment, so I just gotta move down. Okay, and then he'll do his move. He'll do attack twice.
Sparks will fly from the machine as it is struck. Sparks will hold on. Let me see. Never mind. Uh, and from the initial hit, it would have swayed enough for Leos' second attack to miss as it sort of jerks on the wall uncontrollably.
Okay. Switched. Uh, and then I will shoot with advantage for back tactics.
Pew!
You know, we haven't really been looting anything, but at the same time, I don't think anything's really had anything we could take.
The 26 will hit for 25 points of damage as it fucking double dies apparently.
10 double dies. I
Me when
shot it
I.
so good, it died twice.
Mutro and crit.
Anyway,
You'll hear the screen light up at the bottom as security systems offline. Manual override engaged. And it'll just say awaiting commands.
hmm. Does it look like we can give it a command?
You're uncertain on what the commands are.
Would we be able to investigate or something?
Yes.
You have better investigation than me.
Okay. Do you have
No.
okay. Actually gonna make sure I'm selecting the right person.
With the 13, looking over it, you would think that you're able to enter in simple commands such as stand down or uh, disable security.
Hmm. I kind of want to. I'm gonna use my mother eyes. What are my? That's
The Moother
insight.
Eyes.
That's intimidation. There we go.
Uh, with an 18, you also believe that you could disable the hydraulic doors and force the ones in the area to open up.
The ones in the area.
Yes, the four in the area are all hydraulic doors. The ones above
Okay.
are technological locks.
So, I mean, they're already. I guess you mean open that one?
Yes.
Okay. Mm, let's open it.
Okay. The door will open up and you'll see another computer panel light up. Popping up on the screen below, uh, simultaneous auxiliary activation is required.
I'm going to go heal first.
Oh, hello. I am still trying to get into the other rooms. Apologies.
It's fine. Um, I'm gonna heal first.
You'll see that the regeneration machines have fully repaired the Grick to its uh, healthy state, but its corpse still lies there lifelessly. As you step into the room, you begin to feel a healing magic wash over you, but you would notice that the machines seem to be struggling to continue providing power.
Hmm.
However, you will be healed up to full.
I also want to go grab King.
I say again, you will be able to open the door so King can pass into the same room with y'all.
But what if there's a fight? What if there's a fight after
King,
we activate the thing and then he's stuck there and
King cannot participate in fights due to having both hands full with the device. That's why he did not participate last time.
I don't mean him participating, I mean what if we need to GTFO get in there? Okay.
King is still carrying a high explosive.
So you go to one end, Leos goes to the other.
Yeah. Come on, Leos.
I'm just gonna manually move Leos over.
So do I stand like right here or
Just in the doorway if you want.
okay.
Whatever works better for you being able to access the token. I'll actually move Leos onto the machine itself.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
You'll see on the PDA it says requesting simultaneous entry. Uh, confirm.
She'll confirm.
Both the auxiliary engines will light up, awaiting activation.
I'll go ahead and yell out to Leos to go ahead and hit it, and I will hit it.
Leos will hit the button, and you'll hear the sound of electronic locks disengaging, as well as Mutro, you'll hear the sound of something powering down off in the distance as the auxiliary generators kick on, and the emergency lights will turn on in the area.
Just seeing the light move to the red dot. Hmm.
And the monitor below Mutro will state all auxiliary engines are online.
Hmm.
That do what we want.
Seems.
All right, let's head on then.
Is he able to open this door?
You'll see as the monodrome is tinkering away at the door, then it just opens for him and he goes, "Ah, it seems it was that easy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your patience. I will go speak to my brothers and see about getting the auxiliary engines online."
Perhaps we could continue the tour. I think it's fine now.
Oh, alrighty then. I apologize, brothers. I will come back at a later time to talk with you. He'll close the door, then turn around, walk over. You wish to see the residential quarters, as well as the entry to the uh, main treatment area, correct?
The reactor.
Yes, the reactor is past the treatment area.
Yes.
He will open up this door and walk inside. Would anybody like to take a rest before we proceed?
Do any of you guys need a rest?
No, I haven't used anything.
I don't
The
think.
rejuvenation chambers within the resting area will provide you with an adequate, about an hour's rest in about 5 seconds' time.
Above board, I literally don't think I've used anything I'd need a long rest for.
Yeah, same. I've been
Or a
saving
short rest for.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've even been
Does
saving
Morimi
like
need
second
to?
wind and axle surge.
Marimi is down 3 combat maneuvers.
Okay. She can go rest then.
Marimi will nod and sort of like step past.
She keeps having to do everything first.
She'll look into the room, just kind of look around, just shrug and continue onwards. Mutra, as you enter into the room, you can see a biological waste chamber uh, up here. It seems to be pulsating with moving flesh within.
Hmm.
In these chambers down here? Oh, I guess he can't hear me. I would assume so. As Murmy steps in, the door will immediately close, as you'll see similar energy to the regeneration chamber will flow over her, and she will gain the properties of a short rest. Once finished, the door will open back up. Your modern technology is very strange.
Hmm. We're ready.
Right. Wonderful, you are all ready to proceed. You'll open up the door and proceed onwards. Again, I apologize for the mess. I do not know what these janitors are doing nowadays.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, I was dying there.
Go
Right
back
this
to the
way, please.
regeneration room.
Mudra, as you take a step forward,
Oh.
it's at that point you will be able to see through the barrier or see through the glass door as just what looks to be petrified mutation is covering the floors and walls.
Is it safe to go in there? Oh, what is that? Oh, it's just a person. Okay.
Mudra, you would be able to see through both glass doors. An infected townsperson is literally melded to the wall as it's like snarling and thrashing. It would seem that this area is in need of a purging, though that is just my opinion, and does not reflect that of the company. Right this way, please.
Is anything happening to it while it's walking?
You would see that the robot is completely unaffected by it.
She'll hesitantly step.
Mutra, as you step onto the putrid flesh-like things on the floor, uh, you'll feel it give way underneath, as if it had long since rotted in this area.
Hmm.
It does not seem to be giving off the infection as you were used to.
Oh, good lord, I'm sorry, but imagining walking in this, ugh.
A
Sorry. It's
squishing and
just,
squelching noise was heard.
It's
yeah,
it's
that's
Uh,
just
just
a
me
really
in real
bad
life.
marsh.
It's just, ugh.
Flesh marsh.
I
Yes.
mean, it smells the
Rotten flesh
same.
marsh.
The monodrome will look down and go, "Oh, we were going to take the southern path, but it would seem that the southern path is blocked off by. The southern path is blocked. I do not currently know what the cause is. Unfortunately, we will be taking the northern path. It is a bit of a longer walk, but once I am around to the security bay, I will ask Big Brother to open up the door for us, so that we may proceed to the reactor and the CEO's chambers as you requested." The monodrome will continue onwards, uh, sort of like pathfinding itself automatically between the strands of flesh, as if we're well aware that this is something you don't want to step on. How is it the plant survives here of all things?
Hmm.
If you will give me a few moments, I can unlock this door so that your tired friend may proceed with us. The Mondrome will begin tinkering. As the Mondrome begins tinkering, you will hear the sound of doors disengaging as
Hmm.
these infected townspeople will begin to pull themselves off the walls, entering a combative state.
Get ready. How the fuck? Oh, it's not rolled yet.
Never change, mermaid, never change.
I'm back where I belong.
Alrighty. Beginning combat. And the combat carousel not wanting to load. Mermaid will, hearing the doors open, will immediately take a step over. 1, 2, 3,
There's 2
4,
below.
5. Able to see them now. She'll begin her assault on the top one. 26 will hit. 14. The 14 will hit for 17. Dread Ambusher. And 31 will
Yo,
hit
that time
for
she
20.
didn't crit the first time. Or she didn't crit fail the first time.
I finally gotten the hang of this stupid thing. She will 5, 10, 15. That's the remainder of her movement. And she'll draw her bow and begin aiming it down the hallway, expecting the rest of you to be able to take care of it. This infected townsfolk will rip himself off the wall as he 5, 10, 15, 20. Did you want to move non-low? 25 until 30, so he's stepping in between you two as he takes a swing at Mermaid. 8 will miss. Arthur,
Yeah.
you'll see that the townsperson is swinging and like its blows are bouncing off of Mermaid's solidified hair.
Well, time to shoot it. This one specifically.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is the only one I can see. So
With an 18, that'll hit as you shoot a bullet cleanly through it, missing Mermaid in the process.
then I'll sit right here, and then I will send Leos into the room. Okay, I gotta move Arthur because I'm not sure where the. I wish that I really hate that I can't see through Leos sometimes. And here, Leos will strike twice.
Okay. And 11
Man,
will miss.
Leos hitting it consistent today.
A 7 will miss.
Consistently bad. That'll be my turn.
Friendly reminder, you do still have 1 attack left,
Oh, I do.
but you would need to be standing here to be able to make it, or here to so you'd see the creature.
Yeah, I'll be right here. Then I'll just make my last shot. Thank you for reminding me.
You may also deploy Edgar if you wish,
Oh yeah,
since he is still technically on your shoulder, since he hasn't died yet.
yeah. I don't think I need Edgar yet, unless we want him to go search stuff. Sure, but
Cough
I'm just gonna
cough, you
attack
can
this
use them as eyes so you can see Leos.
so we can see what. Sorry, the last part cut off.
see Leos.
Oh,
But if you were looking through his eyes, you will not be able to see through your own during the time. Find familiar.
No, I mean,
yeah,
so above board you can see him.
yeah. I just think I'm gonna move right here and take this shot. Are there more in there?
In that room, just the one.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll take the shot on this one, and then just be ready for the night, and then just try to make sure our ass is covered. I guess.
Alrighty. Take the shot. A 15 will hit for 19 points of damage.
And that's my turn. I'm actually ending it.
Okay. The infected townsperson will rip himself off the wall and recklessly slam at Leos. 24 for 7 points of damage. You'll hear groaning from another room as the townsperson begins. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He'll dash. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And that's his movement. You'll hear the sound of flesh ripping as this one will pull himself off the wall. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 10, 20. Static. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Mutra.
I'm gonna shoot this one.
She shoots.
Yeah.
18 will hit, dealing 19 points of damage.
And then, yeah.
With an additional 11 sneak attack.
And then, yeah.
19 will hit for 23 points of damage.
And then, my bonus action. Pirouette. Get his ass.
I was literally going over to pirouette, like as you were saying it.
Get his ass.
A 23 will hit for 12.
God damn it. One health.
It's
What
2
we
health
have?
tonight.
What we have? I don't think I can do anything else besides move. Um. So yeah, that's me.
Alrighty. This townsperson's turn. Alrighty. Reme will groan and uh, pull out her bone scimitar. Like a slash. 20 will kill. She'll then,
I'm gonna quickly grab my
because
dinner.
she used her object interaction to grab her weapon, she is unable to uh, do so again. So she'll 5, 10. So that pirouette is instead in the way. And she will. Does she have any bonus actions in her spells? Uh, No, she does not. And Mermaid will end her turn. We'll do a brief pause waiting for Cat.
Alright.
I realize Mermaid probably should have just fired with disadvantage. Oh well. Considering she does have a plus 11 to hit and a 12 with
Yeah.
the trick shot.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just, I was thinking about. Oh, shit. I was thinking about summoning Edgar, but I'm like, I just don't know if I want to summon him now so he could be a target.
Plus, all the swapping senses thing is bonus action, so Leo's basically become inoperable, so you could see him. Find
Yeah.
Familiar is a weird spell. It works great for wizards who don't have much to do with their bonus action, but otherwise it's eh.
I'm back.
Welcome back,
I'm back.
Arthur.
It's me. I'm gonna show him.
You didn't have to
No shit.
What?
pause.
What?
You didn't need to pause.
It's
Oh,
okay, I took forever ending Murami's turn, so it was only like 10 seconds. Go ahead and shoot.
I go ahead shot.
A 17 will hit, 10 points of damage. And a 19 will hit for 25 points of damage.
And Leos hit him as well.
A nail. Hit him. 7 will miss. And 8 will miss.
Jesus, Leos, you are just fucking useless today. Alright, that's my turn.
Oh, actually, Leos had advantage on it because it had recklessly attacked him. So the first one being a 17 will hit, and the second one being a 20 will also hit. Because Leos gives you the middle finger.
The one health warrior!
He actually is at 2. Slam. A 13 will miss. This one's turn. He will 5, 10. Then take a swing at Pirouette. A 9 will miss. I just want to say, the floating sword has a really high AC. This one's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he'll take a reckless swing at Arthur. A 24
Meat.
will meet, so it will hit. Dealing 8 points of damage. Mutra.
It's me.
Is she?
I'm
Here, I'm
gonna
going
shoot
to
this one.
mark it so you have advantage on the attack.
I do? Oh yeah, I do.
Yes. A 27 will hit for 16 points of damage.
Yeah.
Additional 12 from the sneak attack.
Yeah.
22 for 22.
Pirouette go.
Pirouette. Which one?
The one below that hit it.
Okay.
Or tried.
A 15 will hit for 6 points of damage.
Does me?
Alrighty. Let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He just now came into view of Mermaid. Speaking of, Mermaid is going to turn her bow, or put away her sword, take out her bow, take a shot at the one by Arthur, shooting with advantage. That'll hit and kill. Then whip around and shoot at the one right below her. 26 will hit for 13. She's going to add in a menacing attack. So wisdom save. That's a crit. He is not afraid. He'll take 2 additional points. Mermaid will kind of click her tongue, a bit annoyed. Arthur.
Well,
Wow.
finishing off this guy
Alright.
with a good old bandage shot. Probably
A,
didn't even hit.
a 13 will hit. They have
Oh, I do.
13. Oh, they do? Wait, yeah, they have 13 AC.
Oh, nice. Leos, get away from there. Smack this other guy.
Leo's doing the JoJo sprint. A 13 will hit. 10 points of damage. A 13 will hit for 8 points of damage.
And then I will do my final shot on the same one.
Chaos. A 14 will hit for 20. This one's turn. He'll take a swing at the sword again, unable to pass by. A 9 will miss. You're doing good, lad. This one's turn. He'll take a reckless swing at Leos. A 16. I can't check his AC. There's a corpse under it. What's Leos's AC?
Leos's is 18.
Okay. That one will miss. He is now marked, so any attacks against him will be at advantage. Lutra.
At advantage, you say?
Spins the barrel, lights the tip of it on fire. Die.
Pirouette, get him.
Slap, isn't it?
Shut.
Pirouette will stab away. 6 points of damage.
And then I.
A 15 will hit for 16 points of damage.
Time to shoot the other one! For normal, yeah.
Yes. A 25 will hit for 10 points of damage. 20 damage it is.
And then. Scooch. And that's me.
5, 10, 15. He's finally here! 20, 25. Fuck you, guy. Psychic Slam! Hey, 24 will hit for 14. Question mark? Oh, I'm on the corpse. Fuck the corpse.
Don't
24 will
fuck the
hit
corpse.
for 14 points of damage.
he almost broke.
Me just static. Why didn't I deal damage? Because he was a corpse, you were selected. Ruby's turn. Grateful for advantage, she shoots. That'll hit. 13. And she'll shoot again. 21 will hit for 18. Mermaid will. Yep, yep, yep. Arthur.
Sorry. Um, First, Lance is gonna heal. Hey. Then, first shot will be on this one. He's marked, is what that is?
Yeah, so he reckless, so it's an advantage.
Got it. Well, then it's double advantage.
A 15 will hit for 20. Oh, a 22 will hit for 16. Bow, bow.
Alright, and yeah, my turn.
This townsperson's turn. He will step over. He'll begin to swing at Leos, but instead turn around, and he wants to hit the sword. So he's going to reckless do it. 22 will hit, as Pirouette will immediately fall inert.
Joke's on you, asshole. You just hit my sword and made it easier for me to hit you.
Speaking of, Mutra.
Kill it a beat.
A 22 will hit for 18 points of damage, and sneak attack, was that it? Hold on. Ouch. Sneak attack. 24 will hit for 13. He will turn his ire towards you. And with that, the threats in the area will have been defeated. You'll hear the monodrome just humdy humdy hum. Absorbed
Pick up
pirouette.
pirouette.
Nanlo absorbed the artifact. Humdy humdy hum. Click. Well, there we go. Wonderful. How can I assist you, sir? Do you need help getting food from that vending machine? Allow me to show you the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna, Arthur's gonna, yeah, okay. I didn't know if you noticed us.
Good work. You know where the reactor is.
Did he say it was that way? He's gonna hit. Arthur's gonna point this way. He's like, did he say it was that way?
It
Yes.
continues this way, yes.
Alright, then, yeah, pretty sure we don't need him anymore.
Good.
Well, maybe to unlock a door, though. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah, I could hear everything he was saying the entire time. It was so annoying. He was playing his viewpoint from the laptop. I'm so sorry I could not have been there with you. I'd crush the damn thing myself.
I'll listen.
You'll see a locked elevator shaft.
Hmm. Oh,
Uh,
I see why it took so.
oh,
What?
don't worry.
Is there another door?
You'll see that there's another patient door, one that had been opened, and a townsfolk having ripped themselves free on the inside.
I'll listen to this door.
You'll hear the sound of the sirens going off within, but no movement. Upon opening up the door, you'll hear a "Please identify yourself."
Did we ever hear his name? Or what he
Whose
introduced
name?
himself as?
The monodrum?
Mm-hmm.
He introduced himself as the tour guide.
Hmm.
closes the door just to think about the answer.
Hmm.
I say we just fight on through. Just want to go grab the guy, or do you just want to go grab the guy?
Both of you roll a perception check. Never mind. The door was opened. He was walking
You keep
towards it.
you. Every time you're like, I'll just open and close the door real quick. Maybe he
Well,
won't notice.
I was gonna say something.
What's up?
Um, I'm gonna be real. I actually didn't mean to click the door, but uh, I was gonna think maybe I should peek in, but
I will allow a perception check so that you would have been able to get the drop on him. With the 12, unfortunately, you would have heard him coming, but that would be right as the door would have opened, so
don't worry,
it
I
will
can't
not be
see him.
applicable.
Oh, oh. we got
Identify yourselves.
we were lost during the tour,
Then where is 001?
helping someone with a vending machine. I think.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion. And he'll be rolling an insight. You need to beat a 14.
I mean, it's not wrong. There's just more
He
to it.
does, he does not believe you. So we kill, or Arthur does that lock jammy thing again.
Let's lock the door.
Isn't this the way we gotta go?
I thought we had to go to the elevator. Oh, yeah, because we had to come. I guess we do have to. I'm assuming the elevator shaft goes to the place we don't want to go. You know? Maybe we go run and get our tour guide.
Would you like me to?
Yes.
Alrighty. Murame will use her turn to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. The dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 35, 40. And you'll hear her shout up something to the tour guide. You'll hear the machine after a moment go, halt 1 moment. Understood. Standing down. And combat will end. As you see the shield guardian
I
turn and start walking back.
still don't see it. Guys, I think it's just a figment of our imagination.
What is?
Hello, hello, hello. I'm so sorry that I had left you. I was simply assisting one of our clientele with retrieving fruit from a vending machine. He did not seem too apt.
Just this little guy.
As you have seen from the rooms in passing up until this point, you have seen uh, a lot of our more emergency care, where we keep the most injured individuals and those who wish to uh, use experimental treatments on themselves in a secured away area from the rest of the facility. Below us is the chief of staff, or the robot chief of staff, that is, our shield guardian, nicknamed Titan. He is a friendly sort, but you must have an accompanying employee with you, otherwise he will not let you pass. He is mainly used in case of dire emergency. He will be called towards the area to detain those who are causing problems. The shield guardian will quietly stare.
I tried to. It dies. I tried to explain the situation.
Unfortunately, he is not prone to understanding an outsider's point of view. He has received direct orders from all staff that the only people he shall follow is staff or machine that bear the staff serial code. I am glad you came to get me. I would hate to see what had happened if he had engaged in combat with you. You would probably need a procedure from this place.
Hmm. Above board. Hmm. You need the staff serial code on a robot. Hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Hmm.
that, but I'm not sure if it means like on the body or like the like more serial code signal.
Serial code, you're able to easily assume with your robotics know-how that it's serial code signal.
So yeah, if I wanted to do that, I'd need to grab one of the machines and try to take it apart and then attempt to get the part and then get it into Leia's. I mean, I feel like it could be, but I'm not sure if it'd be as useful as we think with how close we could be.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I feel like it would be really useful, I feel like right now it wouldn't be worth the time we'd save.
Shall we continue?
Yes,
Yeah.
let's. The reactor room is just up ahead, as this large flying fellow had requested.
Was
As
there
well
any
as,
was there anything over here?
over there? No, that is just the storage bay in which Titan is held.
Hmm.
Looking into the room, you would see it is just a storage bay for the unit. You would hear Titan mutter under his breath. There is a reason that he is 001.
Hmm. Let's continue.
The joke that Titan made that wasn't very clear is
Mm-hmm.
the unit in front of you is known as number 001.
He's the
If you
first prototype.
Mm-hmm.
if you spell it out, it is a robot joke. So he is N dash 001. The joke that he was going to make was he is called that because no one cares.
Okay, that's really good.
Right this way, please.
Mm-hmm. Lock the door. Just very quietly.
I'm going to lock the door.
Go ahead and roll a Tinker's Tools.
Would thieves' tools be able to help at all?
Thieves' Tools would be able to unlock it. Tinker's Tools would be adjusting the electronic lock itself.
25.
Let's carry on. I want to be done with this heavy piece of shit
So,
as soon as possible.
was he able
Is the
to?
door locked?
Or at least jammed enough to give us some time?
Oh, sorry. I forget that you guys can't see it. With a 25, you are able to, uh, basically do the opposite of what you've seen the monodrome doing and, engage the locks on the door itself. Then once the locks are engaged, you just basically hit it with a hammer and keep it locked.
Mm.
The
Okay.
monodrome will turn and give a big smile and goes, I am very happy for you to meet, the CEO, Ash Firoa. She is a very kind soul. She has dedicated much of her life to building and maintaining this area.
Perhaps we could skip meeting her.
Oh, but that's the best part of the tour. Here, I'll aboard this elevator and we shall proceed downwards. Alright.
Mm.
Do you get aboard the elevator?
Sure. Like. I mean, so wait, is
Well, there.
by what we understand so far, is the reactor on the other side of meeting her, or
It's
is there
right
another
next to
way?
her.
Yeah. Okay.
and the bomb needs to be placed in the heart of the hive, aka the reactor room.
Mucho does not want to go there.
Well, we got to no matter what, so I guess we're all jumping on. Do we want to?
Mucho's going to basically, she's taking extra care to kind of help situate Nanlo inside of her pack. So she sits near hidden.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go ahead, and since Nanlo is hidden on Mutra's person, I'm going to delete her token.
Thumbs up. She's still
All right.
blindfolded while she
Yeah.
sits inside, just in case.
Yeah. Um. All right. Shall we go down, or do you guys want to call it there?
We can go down.
Alrighty, so everybody's climbing aboard the elevator?
Yep.
Mm.
Let me just... That. As you climb
Release
aboard...
me!
As you climb aboard the elevator, I'm going to transition maps. As the
Release
elevator is descending, you begin to hear a groaning throughout the entire elevator shaft, as suddenly the cable on it snaps, and you all go plummeting downwards. Luckily, the elevator seems to slow down as its rapid descent, which would have come to a sudden halt, suddenly slows down as the elevator bursts open, uh, dropping you into a fleshy chamber.
Where's our guide?
You would notice that the monodrome, however, did not survive the fall.
No! Our silly little guy. I mean,
Yeah.
before we go, we could always look for staff parts.
Would you like me to roll fate on the monodrome instead of just killing him?
Mm. Mm. I mean, there's positives to either or. If he's dead, we can try and scavenge parts for Leos. If he's alive, we have a silly little guy alive.
Let's roll a silly little fate roll.
I was gonna say, you better let us see. He's
Oh, good heavens.
alive!
Oh, error. I do not understand this place. Where are we? I thought we were supposed to be in the reactor room.
Fred, we are, little man.
It's at that point your vision would begin to clear up. As before you, you see a large fleshy mass covering over a reactor as it continues to pulsate in what sounds like a heartbeat pattern.
Mm.
Hey,
King
King.
will King will just
King.
kind of be going, "Dear God."
Yeah, that's a big thing, you know. Let me check the bomb real quick. Make sure it didn't get damaged. Should I roll a check or? Because
Yes,
I'd
you
like
can
to
roll an
check over the bomb.
investigation or a Tinker's Tools to check over it.
I would like to also check, even though I'm not going to be able to do much.
With a 22, you would have caught note that King had clutched it tightly to his body as the descent began. It knocked the wind out of him, but he kept it from receiving any harm whatsoever. The mall is still fully operational.
Damn, nice job, King.
I think I
Alright, looks
broke
like.
my ribs, but yeah.
Alright, well, if that's the big thing, let's go ahead and plant this and get the heck out of here.
Mm. How are we gonna get back up, though? The elevator's gone.
Yeah, but I say
Are
we
there
get
any
that down
emergency
so
exits?
Mutra, go ahead and roll me a insight check.
She's asking.
Roll an insight check first.
he also doesn't know where we are.
I'm not
Just
Sumi. I'm not Sumi!
uh, Mutra, you remember being here. during your time under control from the Hive Mother. This is the area where uh, the heart of the infection was fed biological matter, as well as the disposal area, where things were tossed out onto the street that were not of use. Though where it is you are uncertain at this current time.
Hmm.
The monodrome kind of just looks confused. I do not understand. This place is unfamiliar to me. I do not believe this is the reactor room that is in within my blueprint database.
There,
Yeah. Looks like we're just gonna have to figure this place out as we go.
Let's just
there's
plant the bomb and make a run for it. Hope we go the right way.
there's a disposal
Arthur will
chute
turn around.
somewhere
Disposal chute.
for trash that can't be used.
Okay. Where's this information coming from?
She doesn't answer.
You know what? I would. You know what? The old me would say something, but I've known you too long. I'm not gonna say it. Worry about it.
You don't know me.
Let's move.
I don't
I
know any
don't
of
know
you.
you, but I'm trying to trust you since we have to work together. Not asking.
Why is that blocked off? What can I
I'm like
see?
Arthur's like, I'm not asking this stuff. It's just in the middle of him talking.
Like,
As you enter into the room, the heartbeat gets louder and louder. I need everybody except King to roll a wisdom save.
Dang it, Leos, you gotta roll a wisdom save.
And Leos.
is this
Uh,
something? Is this
no,
something
it is
Nanlo
not.
also has to roll?
Yes, I will put her on the map so you can roll it.
Okay, we can just have her chill, I guess.
Yeah.
What? Oh. Is it the left or okay? Yeah, it's the right. Wisdom. Oh, oh
She
no!
is but a child.
Wait, how do I? It's not letting me roll.
Uh, click on
The sa-
wisdom. Here, I can do it.
you should just
Oh,
have to
there it
do the
is.
saving throws.
It's a different layout.
Oh, okay. Right, sorry.
Mutra, you are the only person to pass, as
Ah! Not again! Not again! PTSD, PTSD, not again. It was great.
Arthur, Nanlo, and Marime all hear in their heads, my children, why have you returned? I have not requested your return, especially not with an explosive device such as this.
Punching the air.
Mutra, you would feel the presence and reflexively just your mind would fortify itself, blocking out her influence.
She'll look at them. If you hear something, you don't. Don't listen.
Well, I don't
Very
hear a
fair.
damn thing, so works great for me.
Good for you, King. Let's get this set down. Arthur's gonna, Leos, guard. Arthur's gonna set up here while, he helps King set up the bomb.
Alrighty. Uh, whoever wants to go ahead and roll an insight check.
I will.
With a 23 and a 17, Mutra, you're able to gauge that because King is immune because of the fact he does not have any mutations on him.
Hmm.
Murime being a living mutation, and with you and Nanlo both having been priorly infected, uh, you guys were automatic applicants, but because Arthur has taken on mutations, he too is at risk of being taken over. Though it would seem that at this time that is not the Hive Mother's intention.
So, am I supposed to be able to see here? Or no?
Yes, you were able to see through it, but you're not able to walk through it. Mutra, looking through, you would see a pulsating, what looks to be egg-like chamber.
Hmm. Right now she's just trying to figure out where they could go to. Oh,
I'm just gonna click on that. Ignore the fact it says it's a potion.
Okay, first
she's
thing,
gonna listen to
um,
this.
that's, do you
Perception.
want to handle that or? So I was gonna. Sorry.
King will deploy the bomb and attach it to the uh, beating heart. And just look back and go, okay, hard part's done with. Mutra, from within, you can hear a bit of a struggle,
Mm,
but albeit the cause of such thing, you are uncertain.
doesn't sound like a trash chute. Anything possibly familiar she might. Oh, wait, this looks kind of like a chute.
Go ahead and roll a history check at advantage.
Bah!
Nope.
Why?
Uh,
Why? I'm
your
gonna.
repressed memories are keeping you at a disadvantage, it would seem.
I'll listen.
Listening in, you can hear the sounds of several creatures just
Not
as well
that.
as liquid flowing from within.
Nope. Um,
Looking down these other corridors, you would see it ventures deeper into the hive and even underground.
she'll listen to this one. Does it look familiar, maybe?
History advantage.
Oh boy.
With
Yippee!
a 19, I'll just open up the door to give you insight into the room since you would know.
Oh. Ah, that's loud. I
Sorry about
think
that.
that might be the way.
You would see the very chute that you grabbed Nonlo and dove through to escape.
Here's the exit.
All right. Sounds like it's time then. Is there
Ugh.
anything else anyone needs to do?
She's gonna listen to this door as well.
You would know that that door leads out back into the hallway.
Oh.
Yeah, there's just a hallway on this
Oh!
side. Same with the other side.
Okay.
All right, y'all coming?
Ready?
Yes.
Murame will nod. You'll see that, despite her skin being red, her face is pale.
Yeah, I say we get out of here before Mind Thing can do whatever it wants.
Do you act?
You'll
Ready?
just. Hmm?
Should we activate it now?
The explosive? No, it'll go off immediately.
I thought it had a timer.
It does. That's the
No.
problem. The timer is very short.
Then let's go.
Yeah, we're. Yeah.
Once we are out of the area, we will radio in that we are a safe distance away and it should be detonated.
The little guy's just
All right.
standing there in shock. Holy shit.
Just gonna have. I'm just gonna have Leos jump first so that he doesn't land on me by accident. Come on, Leos.
Is
Then
little guy coming?
Oh, the monodrome? The monodrome's kind of in shock, but seeing as you guys are leaving the area, he will quickly.
Come on.
after
Make way, tour guide goes first.
I want Leos going after him and just there for there to be a chance to fucking for him to just fall on the monodrome.
Leos would, not so casually, take a step forward, then just plummet straight down into the chute, sliding out of the facility.
Arthur's like, man, I don't really like heights. As he just like jumps down, slides down.
Alrighty, Arthur, you would leave the area. King will look back and go, hope this place burns violently. This place is a hell. Murame will just be. Murame will just look up to Mutra and quietly say, At one point, this place was clearer in nature, but this is horrid even amongst my people. I've never seen such carnage. Normally, nothing is left behind. It should be better that way. And she'll jump down silently.
She'll nod and follow. I sure hope there was nothing important there that we missed.
Since this place is
Man,
inaccessible from
that
this point forward, by opening up the bottom right area, you would have seen a nesting chamber where apexes are currently being grown. Uh, Regardless of what happens to them, they will remain inactive in this state. In the other chamber was the feeding chutes,
Yeah, I'm good.
one that Mutra is all too familiar with.
Yeah, I'm good.
so there wasn't like any people that we just didn't rescue.
I'm gonna be.
Anything that had been down here is long since lost.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I
Fair.
don't think anything's gonna be
Well, I was also
surviving.
just like making sure that like it wasn't like any of the three.
Kettle,
Uh,
no! Yeah, some of the
Kettle.
people that were fighting got brought back. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, that's what I was thinking maybe, but
Your wife, she's dead. Sorry.
just comes out, hey, wife, we did it, wife,
Rach?
wife.
Rach, where'd you go?
Oh no, bro!
She's been infected.
All right.
Anyway.
Uh,
Hey,
1 second. I am currently pulling up the map and whatnot, as well as your DMPCs, because I deleted them on accident. I'm just gonna re-add those tokens. Dropping down the facility, and you ended up landing in a garbage can, one that had been emptied and refilled with metal scraps hundreds of times, but luckily this time it's empty as can be.
But
But
man, what they done to my boy Metal?
no.
uh, quickly fleeing the area, you would run out onto the, or you would run back out onto the empty road, where you would see Rage is currently giving Joanna bunches of pets, the mutants having been slaughtered from the area,
Yo, the silly
save
little
for
guy.
the silly little guy. He's just kind of sitting there going, "Hmm, hmm, hmm."
All right, are we set? Is this a safe distance, or do we need to keep moving?
It should be safe. I'll bring in the call.
All right.
Once everyone's gathered.
Just hunched over, heavy breathing.
Everybody
You'll see
wanna.
that
Everybody wanna watch.
King is kind of rubbing his side a bit, still sore from the first fall. The second one definitely didn't help,
Just,
being thrown into a dumpster.
yeah, covered in random gore and viscera.
She's gonna look. She's gonna look at King. Hey, she's gonna offer up a potion. You want it?
Um, no physical injury is potion worthy.
Mutra's
I am
gonna
fine.
Would you like?
help Nanlo out of the backpack and
Gonna retort. Would you also let me to check to see if you actually broke your ribs?
let's set off the
I can
bomb first.
agreed.
Fair.
Uh, King will kind of step forward and hold up a radio and go, "King calling in. Can you hear me still?" Yes, yes, I can.
We never needed to use our radios.
If you had tried to use your radios while within the Better You Inc., you would have found that nothing but static had played. King will speak into the radio. The bomb has been planted. We are a safe distance away, awaiting your call for detonation. Silence will follow on the radio. The bomb has been planted, you say? Then why do I sense it is still on the move? The radio shows it is approaching your location rapidly.
I told you we should
Oh,
have fired it as
no.
soon as we were leaving.
Yeah, well,
With
we would have
that,
died.
you will hear a deafening roar shatter the windows around you. As, allow me to grab the photo.
Which was just yelling at him at this point. I told you we should have detonated it as we were leaving.
If we had detonated while we were leaving, we would have been caught in the blast. Would you have wanted to die for people you don't know or care about? You're just doing this for money, aren't you?
We're still going to die now that it's coming towards us. I'm not doing this only for money. Yes, I need money to live. However, I also have a child to look after, and I'm getting rid of the problem.
Then it seems we have to stand and fight. As you see a gargantuan creature rip through the building of Better You Inc. As Hive Mother Ash Disufiroa appears. Next time on Shardore,
Uh-oh,
I that
Spaghetti-O!
it. I was like, I knew this ending felt too easy. I knew it.
you would
All
see
right.
that the bomb itself is within the Hive Mother's mouth. Almost as if it was mocking you by holding it there.
Makes a lot of sense. How honestly,
The
I was
Hive Mother
expecting
and
it
the
to.
final battle awaits.
All right.
Yippee!
Yippee!